Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragonriders, a Song of the Damned. My name is Peter, or PB, I am your Dungeon Master, and I am joined as always by my wonderful friends, Callum, Alex, and Samo. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello, I am a little sobby.
See, I wasn't going to do that because Tommy isn't here, and Tommy's the one who gets hurt by it the most, so I was actually going to skip it today, but fair enough.
My horrors persist, but so do I.
If anything looks weird on stream or the recording or anything, got a different monitor, and like the colors are real fucked for me on this monitor because it's a cheap, shitty monitor. But hopefully they're fine in the actual recording. I imagine they are, but I don't know for certain. Also, we are missing Tommy at the moment. We are expecting him, but he has advised us that he's going to be quite late. So we are, much like the horrors, persisting without him. So, welcome back to Dragonriders. This is our Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and at the moment, we are in the middle of a tavern in the city of Nilnaed, a Wuxia-inspired frontier city in the Kingdom of Elysia in western Terral. We are here with our group of adventurers, Arlir, who's currently T-posing, Aegis, the Ruined, Zila, and their two companions, Kytheria and Dai. I nearly said Guy Fieri, you son of a bitch.
Kytheria. It's all good.
It's still not even close, but who are, well, at least most of them are escaped slaves on the run from the northern kingdom of Aasimar. It's not Guy Fieri. Neo, no. It's not.
It is. It's
nope.
done.
Yeah.
I feel like you know what? Real quick, I'm just going to double check. I'm pretty sure it's in Xanathar's Guide for Everything as a tiefling name. Like, I'm 90% sure that's where I got it from. Is like a legit Wizards of the Coast source for names. Alright? It's as legit as it can be.
I mean, maybe the
The
author,
headcanon is true.
maybe the author just picked it up while he was going through Flavortown. Who knows?
Okay, it's actually not in Xanathar's Guide for Everything's tiefling female names. So fine, I came up with it from somewhere else or found it somewhere else. I don't know where I get my names. Names are hard. Sometimes.
Well, you understand when you got this one from Guy Fieri.
Anyways, they're on the run from the Kingdom of Aasimar in the north, and they have left their fellow refugees in the Lelion Mountains while they've travelled south trying to find a way out of the mountain pass that's safe and away from the eyes of Aasimar. They went through the village of Melamil, helped out there, and then travelled to the city of Nilnaed, a couple of days' journey east from Melamil. And last session, we kind of mostly covered that journey. You found this stone circle on your journey. You avoided a tornado. You discovered cheeseburgers, and you made it to Nilnaed, where mostly you just kind of drank and finally got to actually like eat and relax a little bit. It's been a hard several years, for some of you decades, but you know, this was like a moment of like peace where you're not being hunted, you're not scrounging, and it felt good. You ate your fill, you drank your fill, and you discovered that a job was going in Nilnaed to help with local goblin raiders, basically, or I say help with, to deal with. You're not helping the goblin. I mean, you could help the goblin raiders. It's a tabletop role playing game. If you want to help the goblin raiders and just burn the farms around Nilnaed, who am I to stop you? Just all of the NPCs. But other than that, who am I to stop you?
Party Dad's not here. Let's riot.
Hey, let's just betray our morals real quick, guys. Like,
Well,
we do need
while I
some
live-
money.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get money for, you know, killing the goblins, but we could also just pillage villages.
You could just pillage villages with goblins who are well known for the financial acumen and business forwarded thinking. I'm sure they'll pay you handsomely for helping them.
We could pillage the villages with the goblins, and then kill the goblins, and then take it all back with us, everything that we got, and then be like, hey, we killed the goblins. There may not be anyone left alive in the villages or farmsteads, but you didn't say that was the case.
So what you're suggesting is pillaging the villages and then hobbling the goblins so that they can't pillage the villages anymore.
Yep.
Damn, just kill everyone.
All right, well, if that's what you plan to do, then go for it. Hey, Sir Dan. Anyways, you also, Zila, you discovered that there is a blacksmith in the city. So I think you were potentially interested in heading there. So yes. I'm assuming that night you spent the night in the inn. Is that reasonable to assume?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you remember whether I actually charged you for that or not?
I think you charged us for the food.
I definitely charged you for the food and drink. I can't remember if I charged you for the
I'm not sure about the room.
No.
Okay.
I can't even remember what time we got in. We may have wanted to.
You got in middle afternoon. And it's still 3-ish in the afternoon, but you have now ate and drank quite a bit, so you probably don't want to do massive activity, but you don't have to go to bed or anything. You can.
I mean, we could finish off what we had planned in the city, then go to sleep, and then do the goblins the next day.
Yeah, for sure. It's just I wouldn't advise you running around the city fighting guards or anything right now, because you're probably got that ate too much and drank too much belly going on right now.
Yeah.
I think Aegis is fucked in it.
Aegis and Dai are a little bit tipsy, yeah.
Maybe.
Also, Dai fleeced you all in gambling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys all had your gallon and I had my half pint and we're all pissed.
If you do want to stay in the inn at some point today, though, it will be 5 silver. You don't have to take it off now, but just that's the price for a room here. There's 5 silver per room. So, or per bed before people go, oh, we'll share a room. Fuck you.
Sleep on the floor. That's actually a good point. I wouldn't need a bed, would I? I could just meditate on the floor?
Yes, but in terms of you having a bedroom, that's 5 silver.
Sure, but if someone gets a bedroom, I could just go sit on the floor, no?
Just pay the 5 silver you
I'm just
I mean, Samo's basically doing the thing of oh, well, if I sleep on the sofa that's in every single hotel room, but I don't actually sleep on the bed, then I don't have to pay for the hotel room. It's well, technically...
You said it's 5 silver for the bed. If I don't use the bed...
Oh, he's loyal to you there.
Cheeseburger.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna change. I'm just gonna go to that goblin camp map real quick and just quickly swap out some of the enemies.
I'll
there's a silver dragon here.
Damn, that's
there's 5 silver dragon to represent the 5 silver you refuse to pay. That's crazy.
Ancient ones.
Anyways, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I want to go to the smith.
You want to go to the smith. You want to go to the Callous Arms. Okay. So
yep.
Zila wants to go to the Callous Arms. Does anyone else want to do it? Does anyone want to go with Zila? Does anyone else want to do anything? Just to work out the kind of order of scenes that we're going to be doing.
What was that?
I don't think I reset.
Wasn't good.
I don't think I reset dice stats. So hold on 1 second. That is going on the record, but I do actually need to reset dice stats real quick. So I'm just going to make a note that you rolled in that one, seemingly for no reason. To be frank, I don't know what that intelligence rolls for.
The downtime for that night.
Oh, okay. Don't forget.
I mean, you were pissed. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't roll anything else before I reset the dice stats. I forgot to do that. We had a whole bunch of stuff happen this evening that delayed us, including the fact that Tommy was late, and also we watched the Borderlands trailer, and also I forgot to do a bunch of stuff, fix stuff. Callum rolled an extra.
We give that one to Tommy.
Nope.
For being late.
Don't forget, Callum rolled an extra nat. Where's the fucking focal point? There we go. Don't forget, Callum with an extra nat 1. That's what it says.
No, it was Tom.
If you're wondering why I don't reset them in the middle of the week, it's because I'm in here constantly rolling dice for other things, so it like would skew my dice stats anyways. So.
Wait, did we level up?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
He said we were very, very, very likely leveling up this session.
I mean, you're close, and you're about to potentially go kill a bunch of goblins, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Alex once again having a panic attack.
Bro, it's just my life.
I feel that.
Especially with this level up, this is a big one.
All right, you're all good to do rolls from now on. So, yeah, Zila going to the Callous Arms. Anyone else doing anything else?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'd like to go to the local tailor.
Okie doke.
If there is one.
Roll me a luck roll, because currently I haven't put down that there is a tailor here, but it's a city.
So,
there's a good chance that there is a tailor.
Just
but
20.
Just a d20. I'd say it's a city, so you need to roll higher than a 5. Otherwise, there'll be clothing stores, but not necessarily a tailor. That's higher than a 5. Yeah, there's a tailor. Yeah. If the cameras briefly break, apologies. I'm just going to move some stuff over to another screen. Cool. Yeah, there is a tailor shop, so you want to head to the tailor shop, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. What are you doing, the ruined?
Seeing as I can't avoid the poisonous kid yet.
Oh, it's Milky Vilky. He's back.
Surprise! I'm not the bad guy.
I was
I'm
already
just dude.
Strictly speaking, although I had a backstory, I was vampire, so therefore I could be alive back now.
I was trying to go for like a New York accent, but I guess it sounds just vaguely Eastern European once again. Yeah, seeing as I can't afford a poisoner's kit, or well, any sort of kit that I want at the moment, I'm thinking maybe I could focus on trying to maybe train Arcana or expertise if possible. So maybe if I could, I don't know, try and find a library or something that may have some books that I could read, or a bookshop that I could purchase some books that aren't very expensive.
Again, give me a luck roll. It's a city. There's likely to be both a library and a book shop. But roll me a luck roll. If you roll lower than a 5, there's neither. If you roll lower than a 10, there's just a bookshop, meaning you have to buy rather than loan. Lower than 10, so there's only a bookshop. Cool. Okay, so, we have the tailor shop. You find a place called the Sage's Fred. Fred spelled like,
Okay.
you know, a Fred that of cloth, not the guy Fred.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Wait, is this like a fancy looking tailor shop, or is this like just standard clothing?
you passed your luck roll, so what would you want?
I don't want nothing fancy.
Then it's a normal one.
Hell yeah.
And the books shop that you find is called the Coven.
Oh, sick.
And yes, I'm adding notes to my thing on Nilnaed so that you don't have... If you ask me a second time, I remember things. I've got a whole thing for stuff now, so you can't catch me. I'm too smart for you. Anyways, so who does anyone particularly want to go first?
I don't mind. Okay.
Then we'll roll a d3. It is landed on Aegis. So Aegis, you arrive at the Sage's Thread.
Hell yeah.
You walk into this fairly small circular building, lit by candlelight, various wooden torsos on stands dotted around the shop floor with clothing. Some of them are full kind of outfits put on, some of them are just like doublets and such like, and then some of them are clearly in process clothing items being made, the pins of fabric more so than anything else. You head inside, and there is an elvish woman with almond-shaped eyes and kind of olive skin behind a counter, wearing this fairly not all of the... There is some fancier clothing in here, but this is clearly not like a super fancy clothing shop, but she is wearing clearly something that's like maybe not high fashion as in what's currently super fashionable, but in terms of like it's made of silk and it's finery sort of thing. So she's wearing this silk red dress that's quite kind of conforming to her body. As you walk in, what would you like to do?
I'll simply just walk in. I take it it's morning, right?
Well, it's afternoon, like
Afternoon.
middle afternoon, 3-ish in the afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon.
Oh, hi. How can I help?
Sorry about the appearance. I'm looking for some better clothes, as you can see.
It does look like they're a little bit threadbare. Certainly. What sort of thing are you looking for?
Well, I thought I'd come to a tailor. I'm out on the road a lot, so I was thinking of more robust stitching. I don't want anything too fancy, as you can see. I don't really want to try and sort of stand out. Just something that will wear well under this leather armor.
Okay. Have a look around. Roll me another d20. No, sorry, d12.
D12.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you see that?
If anything's popping up, it has not popped up for me.
That'd be annoying.
Excellent. Okay, I will be buying myself a set of traveler's gloves.
Okay, so you should just be able to like hover over the little symbol that looks like a shop thing.
Yep.
And just click it. If you want to see more about it, you click the eye symbol.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy myself a set of traveler's clothes. I mean, I know they just say they're free, but I'll be buying myself a new set of boots as well.
Okay.
Because I expect them not to.
They will come with the traveler's clothes. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Cool. Okie doke.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I will. With the clothes, I'd like to ask her to do something a bit more bespoke to them.
Okay.
Would you be able to? Would you be able to add something for me?
What are you looking for?
I'll head into my backpack and I will pull out just like a small scrap of cloth that will have my family crest on it. Would you be able to put this on the inside of the one of the shirts, or on like the left breast side?
Of the shirt? Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
She spends a few minutes stitching it in. It doesn't take very long. She makes it look, potentially like cuts it down a little bit so that it looks neat, and then stitches it on. And yeah, you now have feel free to edit your clothing so that it says it's got that in the notes if you want to.
Yeah. Well, excellent. Thank you.
No problem. Anything else I can help you with?
Well, unless you can repair armor.
No, but if you head to the Callous Arms, they could probably do that for you.
I'll get round to it. Thank you.
Take care.
Take my leave.
All right. Next, it will be Zila heading to the Callous Arms.
Yes. Can I first of all just see what they have, like their inventory? But after, I would still like to do something
Yes.
different. Oh,
Yeah.
it's an actual map. Damn.
Yeah, because you told me you were going to the Callous Arms, so I already prepared for this.
All right, never mind.
That wouldn't be for every single shop, but I just figured, yeah, I've got a blacksmith shop. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Why are we playing from Jungle Calm? We're supposed to be playing from Wuxia Calm. Whoopsie. It's fine. Close enough. Alright, if you double click on his token, you should open up his shop.
Ooh.
So you walk into the shop. It's a well-lit, warm-looking shop. Stone flooring, which some of the buildings you've been into so far have been, just wood flooring. This has got stone flooring, so it seems to be like a slightly more expensive building. And dotted around the shop are various armaments and weapons. This is a blacksmith. This is a weapons shop. This is a armor shop. It does all sorts. This seems to be also one of the larger shops that you've seen while walking around the town. The man behind the counter is a drow. A man with his white hair pulled into a long ponytail that's kind of tight and runs down to around about his waist. He wears a kind of simple white shirt, and you can tell if he is the blacksmith, he's not currently wearing blacksmith's garb, but you can also hear hammering from elsewhere nearby, so you gather the fact he's probably, if he is ever working the forge, he's not currently, someone else is.
Right.
Welcome to the Callous Arms. How can I help?
I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like this, but it says that the helm that he sells is for free.
Yeah, some items technically don't have a financial cost. The helm technically doesn't, because it doesn't give you any stat bonuses if you look at it. It's just
okay.
like it's
Yeah. Okay.
That's not how I do it.
Anyway. Okay.
Yeah, it's just included in most armor sets. So yeah, it's more for fluff reasons. If you wanted to buy helmets, then
yeah, I would probably just like to sell my hand axes.
okay.
Do I just click on the sell button?
Yep. If you click the sell button.
Doop. Cool. That worked.
Cool. And you should have gotten the money back for it as well.
Yeah, I got the money.
Cool.
Okay, I'll ask because I don't really see it in his inventory, but I saw that there's a person up there. Is there any way that I could use your smith and could buy some iron from you or some other materials?
If you can use the forge, you're gonna have to speak to the blacksmith himself. Dia, if you go and ask. In terms of supplies for crafting, we could do that. Iron ingots, they go for 1 silver per ingot.
I'll buy 3.
Okay. Yeah, they're not in his shop, but I will just, if you remove the silver, and then
Yeah.
being iron. So you wanted to buy 3 iron, did you say?
Yes, 3 iron. And if I were to look for something like silver or gold or platinum, something like that, would I have to go to a jeweler instead, or could I also buy that here?
You asking in character.
I'm asking both, I guess, depending on who can give me the information.
He can give you the information. Yeah, we sell silver here as well. Platinum we don't sell, but a jeweler might have it, or just a general trader might have it. It's more of a trading good than we don't tend to make things out of platinum here, basically.
How much for a silver bar?
1 silver bar costs 5 gold pieces.
I would get one of those as well.
Very well. And last I heard, platinum goes for a couple of hundred, just if you wanted to know the ballpark figure.
Okay,
I put the silver in your inventory.
perfect. Thank you.
And the iron. I put the iron in there.
Yeah, okay. Well, in that case, I will head over to the Schmith.
Okay. You hear the sound of hammering as this guy's got what clearly is a blade on an anvil, and he's hammering on it. As you walk in, he catches you at the corner of his eye and stops hammering. He's also a drow. Looks slightly younger, although it's always hard to tell with elves. Slightly kind of wider facial features. And shorter hair, clearly to kind of keep it out of his eyes. And he is covered in sweat because he's working next to a very, very hot forge. Hi there.
Hey. I was allowed to use the forge. Do I have to pay anything, or?
If you want to use the forge, we would charge... Don't get asked this very often. Do you need it to yourself, or you can work around me?
That's no, that's fine. We can walk around.
You got your own tools?
I do. Yes.
Say 1 silver and call it even.
Cool. Now, put the coin like on this little ledge.
Appreciate it.
So I want to do 2 things, but it's probably gonna take too long. I'm just
What do you want to do?
first. I want to restore the Moonblade. I want to fix that.
You want to... So, it's a magical item, so to restore it in terms of it being a Moonblade, you're not going to be able to do that without a very high level of expertise. I know that you said that your village knew how to forge them. Zira
but
doesn't know how to forge
Okay,
them.
Mhm.
Restoring
that's
it
fine.
as a physical blade, though, you can absolutely do.
Yeah.
So, Moonblade-wise, it's a katana. Stat-wise, it's a longsword, essentially. So, in terms of crafting, do you know how to make a longsword, first and foremost? It'd probably be under the iron weaponsmith, I think, would be where it would... Nope, not iron weaponsmith. Do you have the
crafting,
steel weaponsmith?
I do not. I only have the iron one.
Okay. So, you can... Best recommendation, then... That's not right. Oh, well, I opened the wrong book. I was going, why is it silver to make a longsword? That's not right. That would be a silvered longsword. Okay, so the best way to do it would either be to ask him for help, in which case he might charge you more, or try and predict what the recipe would be for a longsword. You could potentially look at other recipes that you do have, like a short sword, and try and work it out. Or you could buy a recipe book from him, but then you have to buy the book.
How much would a book be? Probably quite a lot, right?
Uh,
I don't have that much money left.
Books go
Those are
for
probably
25 gold pieces.
I can't do that. Yeah, would I get the recipe if I were to figure it out myself?
Yeah, you can basically go into the raw crafting menu and then go to Cauldron and just try dropping stuff in there and work out what recipes you work out. I don't think it consumes them, but if it does, I'll just give it back to you.
Drag and drop ingredients in here. Do I just do that from my inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't give you free. You bought 3 ingots, didn't you? I only gave you 1.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. Hold on. Did I do this all wrong?
I think I'll just ask for help, because if I ask for help, I'll also unlock the recipe.
I changed the price of your ingots rather than the quantity.
I'll just sell them.
Now you've got 3 ingots. Okay. So, let's roleplay out then. So, yeah, after you kind of start to settle in, he's obviously gone back to work, so what do you do?
Oh, before I roleplay this, do I just have, like, the sheath and a little bit of the blade, or do I also have, like, the splinters of the rest of the blade?
You only have basically the hilt and then about that much of the blade.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take out the blade and kind of put it on, like, a table. And ask, do you have any idea how to fix a thing like this?
He takes a deep, sharp inhale looking at it and goes, that blade is in bad shape. How important is it to you that you... Well, I guess the question is, do you want to make a new blade or do you want to try and fix this one? Because fixing, that's difficult. Replacing the blade but keeping the hilt, if the hilt's of sentimental value, then that's as simple as forging a new blade.
I'd like to fix it.
Okay. Yeah, I can show you how to do that, but as I say, you're trying to fix a katana. It's a delicate process to make those blades in the first place. You're folding sheets of metal and it's liable to go wrong in the best of times. And you're wanting to use what's already here. So, what I'm saying is it's going to be a difficult Smith's Tools rolls out of character.
Understandable.
Alright. He will go, okay. Well, looking at what you've got, you don't have enough supplies for this. But considering the fact that we're trying to repair the blade, you may be good enough to repair it. What that means is that to make a longsword you need 4 iron ingots, but you're repairing one, so I'll let you do it for free. There you go, got the repaired moon blade in your inventory. Just giving it the stats of a longsword now.
Sick. So do I need to do any rolls?
Yes, you will need to do some rolls. I should have done that before I completely replaced it, but oh well. Yes, roll me with your Smith's Tools.
Shaman.
Do you have any inspiration? Do you want to use inspiration?
Oh, I do, actually. Yeah. I do, actually. Yeah.
Okay. That is better. That will be a success. Okie doke. Cool. So, yeah, you get to work. He shows you how. He doesn't seem to be an asshole because he doesn't actually charge you for it, even though it means that he's not really working on his thing as much as he wanted to. And that's going to take you 2 hours to construct.
I'll tip him 40 silver because that's the amount of silver I have.
There. It's very appreciated. Is that everything you want to do at the cast arms?
Yes.
Okay. Meanwhile...
I do want to go to the jeweler next, I think, but do the other things first.
Meanwhile, the Ruined, you head to the Coven. This is a small... no, it wasn't library, it was a bookshop. Small bookshop with incredibly densely stacked. What's the word I'm looking for? Densely stacked shelves of scrolls and books. A lot of them are, at this point, mass printing presses are not a thing. So the vast majority of the books are single copies rather than there being multiple stacked together, and they're all kind of handwritten and hand-bound books.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Anything to do with hexes, curses, monsters, general history, stuff like that.
Okay. You are obviously at a bookstore, so you would have to buy it outright. Books, as a baseline, cost 25 gold pieces.
Okay, I will walk straight back out of that shop. And I will go back to the inn, purchase a room, and stay there and do nothing.
Sorry, man. That's that is. I'm just gonna double check whether there's any like subtypes of books, but a book, like a blank book, costs 25 gold pieces.
Hell.
Yeah. Which means, if you find them out in the wild, they're decent loot to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Next place to rob, a fucking library. Fucking go, guys.
Yeah. How much is a room again?
It was, I believe, 4 silver. I said.
1 silver.
It was not one. It was not 1 silver.
Oh yeah, it was 5 silver. Because
No.
you said something about 5 silver dragons. When I talked about.
Oh. It is 5 silver. Yes. I hit my microphone
how much
twice. I
silver
apologize.
is to a gold again?
100 gold.
100.
100 silver to a gold.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's me then.
I'm so sorry, microphone. I hit you twice. Alright. So we'll move forward a couple of hours. And going back to Callum then, Aegis, did you want to do anything else after you had been to the tailor's?
No.
Okay.
No, I think I'm good with just getting a fresh set of clothes.
Okay. So Zila, you wanted to head to the jewelers then. The jewelers.
Yeah.
It's called the Emerald Stone.
This also won't take long. I just have like a simple question.
Okay.
I wanted to ask the person, whoever's behind the counter, if they can, instead of selling me an entire book, just sell me the recipe of a silver ring.
A silver ring. Don't think I have recipes for jewelry. I'm just going to say at the moment you can probably make a ring yourself. It's not particularly difficult.
Okay, cool.
Just need to basically make the what's called mold, and then pour the metal into it. Really, unless you want to make it particularly complicated or intricate.
It's just I want to put something in the ring, but it's not like the ring can be as basic as it wants.
Okay. Then yeah, I will say that you could have done that back at the forge. Add an extra hour or whatever.
Can I try that now?
Yeah, just give me a. Do you have jeweler's tools?
Oh, I don't. No, I
Okay.
didn't know that was a thing.
That's
I
fine.
only have the smith.
Then I'm gonna say you have to make this roll. It is going to be an intelligence roll, and if you without proficiency bonus, so just an intelligence roll.
Okay. Can I just in case that makes it any harder? I wanted to put the primal shard that I got from the big stone.
I figured
I
that's
want
what
to
you
put
were
that
doing.
in the ring. Okay, cool. Then, yeah.
That'll play. Okay. I mean, magically speaking, you're not really changing anything about the primal shard.
Yeah, no.
So
Just
I'm just
wanted-
going to rename the item to a ring of primal shard.
Yeah.
And change the icon, I guess.
Cool. I'll just delete the silver bar then, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okie dokie, then I'm done. Then I will also head back to the inn.
Okay. Anyone doing anything else?
I will, actually, now that I've thought about it.
Okay.
Might be an idea if I pop into some sort of medicinal place or some sort of herbalist place if they got one.
Again, it's not written down that they do, so roll me a luck check. Again, it's a city, so you want to roll higher than a 5. That is higher than a 5.
Is indeed.
Do you want to go to a herbalist?
Yes, please.
Okie doke. Okie doke. You find a herbalist just simply named the Mortar.
Excellent.
And once again, can you roll me a d12, please?
I'd like to sell some stuff, Pete. That's okay.
Yeah. Do you want to barter or just go with the rate that they're going to offer you?
I mean, seeing as I know my shit about, seeing as I know my shit, if they're trying to swindle me, I'll know about that. So if I think it's a respectable price, then I'm fine with it. If you
Okay.
get me.
Sure. I feel like this is to work out whether they're offering you a fair price. I would normally say that's something like insight, but I could be persuaded to say you can do it as a nature roll.
Okay.
Since this is like a shop that you're kind of an expert on the sorts of things that they have.
I'm fine to roll nature.
With 17, they're offering you a 60% purchase rate, so they will buy things for 60% of their value. That's about normal for going into a shop and selling stuff.
Yeah, okay. That's about right then.
But
in
you
that
could
case,
potentially try and convince them to up the rate that they're going to buy stuff off of you from.
I see no point at the moment.
Okay.
I would like to sell my sourgrass and my silver thorn.
Okay, so you should just be able to sell those in the menu, and it should just automatically give you the money. So realize the stream can't see any of these menus. It's cool. It kind of looks like Baldur's Gate, kind of. Not really.
Cool. So I will sell my free sourgrass. Oh god damn! This silver thorn. Oh, but I can't afford it. Shit.
Yeah, this is the thing. I also am randomizing how much money they have.
Okay, that's fine.
Then it's 5 silver each to stay the night. I'll also remove it from Aegis's inventory. Not Aegis's inventory, Arle's inventory.
Done that. Nappy time.
And from your companions' inventories.
Ooh, one back.
Hello.
What's going on?
Just
What's going on?
doing the admin thingies of charging people for their rooms.
Oh, I've already taken mine off, by the way.
I was just doing it for the Arlia and the NPCs.
Oh.
Cool.
Lives.
All right. You can all take a long rest. Is new day.
It's new day.
Day. Bruh.
One last question because I forgot. Is there a magic shop here?
Like magic items.
Yeah.
Hold on. You guys went to bed way too early, and after your long rest, it'll be 3 in the morning. There is not currently a magic store listed, so roll me a luck roll. For this, magic store's fairly common, but still rarer. I'm going to say you want an 8 or higher.
That's fine.
4 to 5 or higher.
Nice.
Cool, there is a magic store.
I'm not even looking to. I mean, I might have a look at what they have, but I'll mainly look to sell the Moonblade I've found. If the price is nice.
Okay. Presumably you're going to not go at 3 in the morning, though.
I guess whenever it's open, because I don't think it's open at 3 in the morning.
Okay. You do indeed find the magic store then. There is a magic store called Fate and Distant Lights.
Sick.
Shows what appears to be a beacon tower on that sign outside, and the beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Okay. So what sort of time did you want to get up then?
I mean, 8, I guess, maybe.
Cool. That works for me. It's about 13 degrees. It's a clear sky. Brilliant blue, not many clouds in the sky. You work your way through the streets and you make it to the magic store.
Sick.
Okay. Can you roll me a d12?
Absolutely, I can. Boink.
Opie topey. Give me 1 sec. This is a fucking huge store. Magic items, you get the impression that they probably don't sell that many because, like, sure, magic is more common in this day and age, doesn't mean that people can necessarily afford them, and again, this is like a frontier town. But nonetheless, you do indeed see that probably you don't need to sell a lot to make bank when it comes to being a magic store because of how fucking expensive everything is likely to be.
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and click on that. That is what they've got in stock.
Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, they got a rapier +1. Fuck me, man. Okay, I mean, yeah. Sell items.
Hold on, I need to give them money.
So the broken moon blade was 50 gold pieces. Now that it's repaired, it still says 50. Is that accurate, or would I get more for it being repaired now?
You'd get more for it. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's say, let's up it to 75.
75, you say?
But it won't show as 75 in the shop window because
Yeah.
that's the rate that they're going to offer you. So I've upped it by 75.
Mm-hmm. You've upped it by 75 or to 75?
It was valued at 100 gold pieces. I've upped it to 175, but you're seeing the rate that they're willing to offer for it without haggling.
I shall sell it for 175 gold.
Is that what the... You want to try and haggle it to them buying it for 100% its value?
Oh!
Yeah, they're going to offer you less than it's valued for because they want to sell it for that value. So if you might have to if you're currently still seeing 50, you might need to close and reopen the shop. You should see.
No, I see.
What they're willing
87. Yeah, the half of it basically.
Yeah, that's what they're willing to pay for it. You can try and convince them to buy it for more. If you roll well, then the percentage will go up. If you roll bad, the percentage may go down, or they might tell you to fuck off. If you roll now.
I'll try to haggle.
All right.
Do I have to give you a amount I want to haggle to now, depending on how much higher it is?
I would say that's the logic, right? If you
Okay.
if you set a reasonable price, the roll would be lower. So
I'll say 100, with the argument that I have, like, this is very newly repaired, meaning it got repaired yesterday. So like, every work it's been done on it is like basically brand new.
Mm-hmm.
So 100 be
Okay.
what I want.
Sure. Then roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh, that.
For a 14, yeah, you're asking them to basically increase it by 10%. They will. It should have updated for you. Hopefully, you should now see what they're offering you, which is 105 gold, if my maths is correct.
Oh. Yep. And I shall. Bang.
Cool.
I'm minted. Let's fucking go. Cool. That's me. I know.
Okay. Anyone doing anything else? Okay. What do people want to do now that they've done their shopping and their selling and such like?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay, well, to remind people what's currently on the table, you've got your refugees back in the Lilion Mountains. They're looking for somewhere to stay. You talked last session about potentially doing some jobs, maybe here or maybe in the kingdom at a larger scale, to try and convince someone to allow you to bring these refugees somewhere to start making a home. The loose idea I think that was floated was if you bring them here, at least they're safer than they are currently, and then you can start working on finding them a new home. But I think you also were like, well, let's do the job that's here now so that people like us a little bit more before we bring nearly 100 refugees.
Yeah, that
But
was
if that's still the plan, then
Yeah.
great. Otherwise, obviously, you can discuss in game if you want to pivot.
Oh yeah, because I think Tom was saying that he wanted to like try and get some land for them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I guess we're just going for the
off
goblins.
to fight the goblins.
All right. So do you want to go to the address that the poster you found kind of directed you to then?
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to start. Yo, that magic store, by the way, holy shit, that had some good stuff. Stuff up.
All right. The party gathers. Zila returned with a heavy coin purse. The ruined, sad that he can't buy books. Sorry, man. I mean, Zila can potentially be your sugar mummy now.
Yeah. Wait, would you tell anyone about your inability to buy books?
Probably not. No.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I can't help you.
I should have done one like that. Well,
The-
can't even buy books.
The inability to buy books really makes it sound like it's just like he's just like not physically able to, in terms of like he can't work out how to do it.
Well, currently he is not physically capable.
No,
of
I
buying.
get it, but it made it sound like it's like he walks in, they're like, oh, we only do contactless, and you're like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Well,
You travel through the city. This I don't know if I mentioned before. The city's kind of like built on a hill that you can see the southern reaches of the Lelion Mountains only a couple of miles away. And so when you entered the city, you were kind of entering at the bottom of the hill, and as you go up and up and up, you eventually start to get towards what is clearly some sort of castle, or at least like fortified area of the city, where you get to like a walled castle. And again, like think of it like Japanese castles, where it's this kind of multi-tiered kind of like blockish tower. And that is where we find you as you get to the entrance of Nilnaed Castle. The whole way, people give you weird looks, partially because you've got a very weird-looking hexblood, not a thing that people really are used to seeing. They're not quite sure what you are, because you kind of look like a drow, but you've got weird tusks, and you're a little bit creepy sometimes.
And just blood pouring out of my eyes constantly.
Yeah. You've then got the rest of you kind of just look like your standard mishmash of adventurous sorts. But then one of you would stand out anyways because he's gigantic. But it doesn't help that he's also, as he's walking through the town, or as you're walking through the town, he's more kind of like gliding along the floor.
Clothes lining anyone.
It's Enderman groaning sounds as he's going past as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll get it together. God damn. Okay, well. Wait, can you... Wait, is it in the quest log? Or...
Oh yeah, you should now be able to add stuff to the quest log. I did fix that for you all, but no, it's not in the quest log.
Okay, can you tell us again what the little thing he said again?
Yes. Basically, the towns, like, on the outskirts of the city are your standard, like, homesteads, your farms, that sort of thing. They're not within the city walls, but they are still kind of within the city's territory. That have been being repeatedly invaded by swarms of goblins. Most of these have been in kind of small raiding parties, not like, hordes and hordes and hordes, but it's enough, and whenever this happens, occasionally a couple of the goblins will get killed. It's happening with enough frequency and enough times that it's like there's clearly a goblin encampment somewhere nearby that they're raiding from. They're not picking on the actual city itself because they have no chance. It's literally just like the villages on the outskirts. And Nilnaed doesn't have a formal like guard that would go out and deal with this. From what the poster basically said, for any readily armed individuals willing to help, please come and volunteer at the castle.
Did they say anyone we should contact directly, or just...
Yes, the leader of the city, because that's who made the request basically, is, a man by the name of Juan de Nil. And his title was also given. He is a shogun.
Juan de Nil, okay.
Which I will also put the spelling. Sam has potentially spelt it wrong, but he's good
Probably.
at pronunciation. He's good at pronunciation.
Did spell it wrong.
Did you spell it as Juan, like the kind of Spanish name, Juan?
Yep. But I did write the second name correctly.
Nice.
This is Shogun. Okay.
Which, out of character, just to make sure, do you people all know what Shogun means as a term?
Nope.
Was that a no from Sama?
Yeah.
Okay, so Shogun is a commander-in-chief from feudal Japan, essentially. So,
okay.
With it being a term from feudal Japan, he is a military leader. So he's not a king, he's not a mayor, he's not like elected. He is someone who is able to rule because he is able to enforce his rule, essentially. Mm-hmm. Doesn't necessarily mean that he's, shoguns weren't all like evil or anything, but it was like, essentially, I imagine German history is probably similar to British history in the sense of a bunch of people went, we're lords and ladies and kings and queens now, and God made us that way. But actually it was just people who managed to like just beat other people up until they eventually stopped fighting back, and then they declared that God made them a king. This is basically that without the God declared me bit. It's just I am the person who is in charge here because no one else can oppose me. But it doesn't necessarily mean they're an awful person. It might mean that they're like, I'm the person who rules here because I'm the person who can deal with this shit. Like, I can like, organize you all and like keep you all obeying the law and what have you. So, essentially a de facto leader.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just head in then.
Okay.
Damn, you have to move 3 characters now. That's...
It's alright, I've put them all on the same like line so I can highlight them all and move them with the arrow keys. So they move like
Arms
robots.
locked. Down the yellow brick road they go.
Move them with the mouse, to be fair. As you walk in, you see a statue, clearly a shrine. This appears to be a elvish figure wearing... I say elvish figure. Elvish because they've got the pointy elvish ears. Sat in a kind of meditation pose, wearing a kind of fairly loose-fitting wrappings around the torso and waist. You can roll me a religion check if you want. It's going to be fairly easy.
I was just about to ask. Damn. My rolls are good today. Yeah.
Anyone else rolling religion?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Damn.
Yeah, even with a 7 Aegis, there's no mistaking this figure. This is the statue of Dawn, the head of the pantheon, the god of the sun, the god of light and goodness and justice in the world. This is a statue. Dawn, like all of the gods, kind of have various common depictions of like how they're shown in artwork, right? A lot of Dawn's ones from other areas of the world would often be him with like wings and kind of in like quite like a holy, almost crucifix sort of pose, on your arms widespread. I am big and powerful. He doesn't have wings in this statue. He is sat cross-legged on the floor in quite a humble pose. This is known as the meditation sort of depiction of Dawn. It's a common one in the kingdoms of Valar and so basically the Elvish territories and Eladrin territories, and clearly has been imported down to the kingdom of Elysia. So yeah, it depicts him as much more kind of like thinking and humble rather than powerful and holy, which is what you tend to see in places like your homeland. The Ruined probably depicted him more as, I am a mighty king and warrior. This is him as a thinker and a contemplative philosopher, essentially.
Is he always depicted as an elf, or?
Yeah. So Samo, you're a wood elf, or Zila is a wood elf. Aegis is an Eladrin. There is a difference between elves and Eladrin. Eladrin in songs are essentially, they're not Fae. They are essentially just high elves. But there is an important distinction between elves and Eladrin as far as the Eladrin see it, which is that
we're Dawn's gift, baby.
Yeah. According to the Eladrin, they are the
Damn.
first race, the race made in Dawn's image. They are the closest to the gods, and therefore they are superior to all other races.
They are
not
racist.
They are absolutely racist.
Ah.
Not all Eladrin themselves are racist, but that is the common belief amongst the Eladrin people, is that they are better than other races. Elves, they generally consider to be like, you're the next best thing. You're like us watered down. And then
I was very close playing Eladrin with them.
and then you get down to ones like dwarves, and you go like, oh god, how crude matter has become of you.
So yeah, you don't know if Aegis is racist yet. It'll be fun to find
We'll
out.
see.
So yeah, strictly speaking, you can tell from the more exaggerated, longer ears, this statue is not a depiction of Dawn as an elf. It is a depiction of him as an Eladrin.
Okay.
Because Eladrin tend to have bigger ears than elves.
Okay. Well, in that case.
Also, if you're wondering,
on.
Dusk is often depicted as a drow.
Okay.
So, this
feel like I
guy
didn't know that.
pointing at the ruins is
Hey!
a filthy dust
Thumbs up to
spawn, but
himself.
also worse.
Quiet. Too quiet.
For some reason, Arle, Dai, and Kytheria, as you round the corner, none of them actually turn. They all just side shuffle like the crabs.
They are going down the Elric Road. They're doing a bit right now.
Zila, did you actually say in character it's quiet, too quiet?
No.
Okay. You can give me a perception check if you want to see if you hear anything.
Sure. Perception. Boink. It's almost in a 20. Yeah, damn.
You can hear the murmuring of, there are people here, clearly. It's not like whispering or anything, it's just like you're not particularly close to anyone right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also hear in the distance the sounds of like, sort of sounds. You can hear it's the exhaling of people like shouting in exertion.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Which, for the video version of this, I'm not going to subject you to me like dubbing that repeatedly and making it quiet in the background. The crabs scuttle along. I'm actually picturing it, since it's two companions on either side of Arle, they're actually weekends at burning.
Yes.
He got too fucked up last night, so
That gallon of ale really
Mhm.
really didn't agree with him.
as you enter the main courtyard, this is, I think the term would be, I feel like I'm going to misuse this term now. I'm going to quickly Google this term before I use it. Hold on.
Quadrangle.
It is quadrangle, and I was going to misuse the term, so it's all good. It is, yeah, it's a square. It's a quadrangle. That is completely accurate. It is well kept. The path is, you know, cobblestone, but you can see that, like, while the grass is well maintained, there is nothing stopping you from getting on it. And you can see, you know, there is bamboo trees here, but they are kept in like in not pots or anything like that, but they're like, there is essentially like a stone circle, and then they've like dug up the ground there to grow these bamboos. So it's like very well maintained and gardened. Clearly care has been put into the feng shui of this environment. To the side you can see these kind of God, I'm blanking on all the words I want to use today. Essentially porches, where various people in fairly basic clothing, but with some basic weaponry on them, stand watching, chatting, murmuring, and you can see that this elvish woman is shooting arrows into a target over yonder.
Sweet.
The sounds of the people shouting is coming from over here.
Are they actually shouting?
Shouting is in like the exhale,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
loud noises being made of them clearly
Yeah.
exerting themselves.
Okay.
Also, Tommy's message, by the way, and said he's probably not coming tonight. So
Oh,
Eh,
rip Tommy.
Rip dummy.
It seems strange that they haven't come to clear the goblins themselves. They seem capable.
Yeah.
Sure, that could be Aegis' opinion. Ruined and Zila, give me like a insight check.
Insight.
I do indeed know nothing about fighting, so
With a 13 Zila, these people look, sure, like they could maybe serve as like town guards. They are not fighters though. They like, it's more dealing with your rowdy drunkards or maybe like petty thieves, not dealing with aggressive goblins. Which, you know, goblins aren't the toughest enemies in the world, but they're not to be taken lightly either. So you don't get the feeling that this is like a well-honed army or anything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like they're lacking numbers. But we'll see.
If this is all they have, then they must be the ones just protecting the town. Probably don't have enough numbers to send any more out.
Boink.
Yeah, the ruins, you feel like that's probably a very accurate assessment. They probably, this is, as you say, basically exactly what you said. This is probably all they have. They probably haven't sent anyone out because the fear is if they send people out, there's no one to protect the town, and there might not be any threats that require the town to be actively protected right now. But what if they lose all of them or most of them dealing with these goblins? Then there is no one. Okay, you walk into the doorway where you
Walking a little bit deeper.
enter this training room. It's immediately apparent that that's what it is. Bamboo floor mats, that are spread out, and in the center mat you have 6 different individuals all training with bokken, wooden swords in a katana sort of style. So basically training in a way that they can't possibly actually maim or injure each other. So that's what the noise is coming from, is as they're like striking each other, they're like, you know, shouting to kind of push more energy into their swings, essentially. All of them are wearing fairly simple garb, except for one of them, who is wearing a sleeveless tunic, but has this kind of fancy necklace around his neck. Jesus. My description game is not on tonight. And he has a metal pauldron of this kind of like bronze-colored metal on his left shoulder.
Okie dokie.
As you walk in, roll me a perception check. Anyone who wants to. Okay. Yeah, you see this guy look over at you and clearly like acknowledge the fact that there are strangers in that guy for the stream view. He's like slightly cut off on the stream view. He's clearly like noticed the fact that there are strangers in this room, and just as that happens, this individual goes to attack him with the bokken. And
So laugh if he just gets smacked over the head.
I don't think
Gets pretty died.
to be fair, I don't think his AC is correct. But that's, that. Okay, hold on. Let me just double check that his AC is correct.
Fucking skull caved in.
He does get hit, but
Poor guy.
yeah. Oh no, it is correct. Never mind. I was misreading. Yeah, as he kind of looks over, he lowers his defense just for long enough that this guy goes in for a swing, and he almost manages to deflect it with his blade, but instead he gets striked in the shoulder and kind of goes, ah! That was not very nice, he says, pointing his sword at his sparring partner. The other 4 all pause, realizing that, you know, sparring has seemingly come to an end. This one says with a smirk, well, shouldn't let down your defenses, Shogun. Yes. That's fair enough. You can all catch a break, grab some water. We have guests. Come in, come in. Do you need anything? Do you want to grab a seat? He gestures for you to take a seat on the floor if you want to. There is no chairs or anything around.
Oh, thank you. I'll just walk forward and then just sit on the floor.
Does anyone specifically has like the little piece of paper with the information on it?
I think I don't know if I took it or if I...
You can
That's
have
fine.
taken it
Yeah,
if
you
you
can have
want it. That's fine.
Sure, I would have taken it.
Yeah, show him. We're here for your little... And I'll point at...
Ah, good. He takes a seat on the floor, crossing his legs and placing his bokken on the floor next to him. I don't recognize any of you. You're not residents. Is that fair to say?
We're not from around here. No.
Then I think, first and foremost, introductions are in order. My name is Shogun Juan Denil. He is, by the way, I don't think I gave like a full description of him. Shaved head, kind of medium build, but with like clearly like wry knotted muscles in his arms that are, as I say, like he's wearing a sleeveless tunic, so those are exposed. And he is human. He looks to be probably in his 40s. I am the Shogun of Nilnaed. Who are you? Other than people wishing to help.
Adventurers. I'll give a soft smile.
How does everyone else react to Zila declaring you as adventurers?
I'll be like, I was saying kneeling, but I'll be, you know how like you sit on your knees sort of thing, like both knees on the ground. I won't listen to anything Zyla is currently trying to put down. I'll be like, my name is Aegis Shogun.
Pleasure to meet you. He then looks to Zila, as in, like, you know, going from one person to the next.
Zila.
Pleasure. He looks to the ruined.
You can call me the Ruined. The pleasure is all mine.
That's an unusual name. Should I take it as an adventurer's pseudonym?
You can take it however you wish. That is simply my name.
Very well. He looks to the next line, and Dai, Alia, and Kytheria will introduce themselves. Well, I gather from you having one of our posters that you know what's currently going on.
Oh, yes. There have been some naughty little goblins that need slaying.
They need stopping. Killing is one option. But yes, we need to deal with them. They're becoming a bigger and bigger and bigger problem. Most recently, they slaughtered one of our wheat farmers. He was living near a windmill with his wife, young daughter. The wife and daughter survived, but he gave his life making sure they got away.
Yes, perhaps the goblins won't be so lucky then.
We had cause for concern. Those posters have been up for a while now, a couple of days at least. And while we've had a couple of volunteers, he gestures outside to some of the people that you would have seen out there. The vast majority of people who live here are not fighters, not hunters. The idea of chasing down goblins, it's not one that settles with most. To take a life is a difficult thing, but if you're adventurers, I imagine it's something that you've got some experience in.
We do.
So, where I was at before you walked into my door was taking my soldiers, he gestures at the other 5 in the room, and dealing with this ourselves. It would have left the town largely defenseless, but better than taking out any of the volunteers who, frankly, are not likely to do particularly well. So we were going to take the 6 of us and deal with it ourselves. But looks like maybe now we have 6 volunteers.
Anything else we should know before we head off? Any information where we could go to?
I can give you the general area where we think that they're acting out of, yes. But, well, if you're adventurers, then we should discuss a matter of pay.
Oh, we're not concerned about that. We just like to foster a good relationship.
With all due respect, we put out a request for volunteers because we don't have a lot of money to just be able to give out to people, and we believe that people should want to defend their home, but you aren't residents here, so I find it hard to believe that you're doing this just out of the kindness of your hearts. And I'm a fair man.
Perhaps we're defending the town for some future residents.
He raises an eyebrow at that.
We have some friends that require a home, somewhere to stay. Perhaps not in the city, perhaps on the outskirts, perhaps they could make their own way, but it would be nice if you could show them some hospitality, perhaps in favor of us doing this job for you, and whatever other jobs you may have.
How many people?
Oh, just under 100. Not too many.
You see the flicker of him being like, that was not what I was expecting, but he does kind of regain the kind of composure of his face. He's not offended by anything, it's just like he was genuinely expecting you to say maybe like 10 people, and... Okay. Well... The castle has space. Not for 100 people, but it has space. But we tend to reserve this for people who are looking to serve the town as its protectors.
I'm sure there's a good number of people among them that will stay and help protect. Others may choose to go elsewhere. Others may try to find jobs. It will be up to them and you after they arrive, let's say.
Land within the city walls can be difficult to acquire. Obviously, people own the homes that they own. It's not to say that we couldn't potentially build new homes, but we don't tend to have, houses on the open market or anything like that. Outside the city walls, well, we have plenty of farmland, and some of it isn't attended to. There would be plenty of space, but not necessarily buildings for people to stay in. If people wanted land to be able to make their own, we could absolutely consider that.
I think that's more than enough.
I'm sure they'd all be willing to do their bits as well. They're not exactly in a position to complain.
Sounds ominous.
They've seen some horrors.
You still have your manacles on, don't you, the Ruined?
Mm-hmm.
Then you notice him looking at your wrists, and he goes, "I'd wager you have too."
I am the Ruined. I speak on behalf of the Ruined. The ruined need a place to stay.
Okay. As Shogun of this city, I feel it is my duty to ensure that I am acting in this city's best interests, so I will ask you plainly once, and not with the intention of prying, but only to ensure the city's well-being. These people you're bringing, and he once again looks at your manacles and then back to your face and then the rest of you. Will they bring trouble?
Not this far out.
If they do, that will be your responsibility.
I happily oblige.
Then we have an accord. You can bring your people here. We'll find as much farmland as we can to offer them to make their own. As long as they obey the laws of this land, there will be no issues, and any who wish to help protect this city, we can provide a roof over their heads within this castle.
Excellent.
He stands up. Do any of you have a map of the local area? Do any of you have a map? I don't know. Do you have a map in your inventory?
No.
I swear we got a map, but I don't know.
When
think
would
it
you have
was-
gotten one?
Captain.
No, I think it's just our world map that we have, right? I think he's
There-
more
there
talking
is-
about like,
Yeah, I'm talking about, do you have a physical map that he could mark something on, essentially?
oh, I don't know.
If you don't have it in your inventory, then the answer is no.
No, then I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Could go buy one real quick. I minted.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much would one be?
So he asked you whether you had a map and you said no, then did you say we could go buy one?
Yeah, I could just go real quick.
If that's what you
Okay.
wish, I could provide you with one if needs be, but it would only be of the region. If you
That's
want.
fine for now, right?
If
yeah.
that's what you want.
Yeah, okay, then we'll just go with that.
Okay. You ready, nerds?
I'm so ready.
Who wants to keep the map, by the way?
Maybe the Ruined? Because he's like kind of our scout, right?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Okay. I'll add it to your inventory momentarily. Just waiting for Foundry to load for me.
Foundry.
There we go. Opie Topie.
Dopey.
Get map region revealed to you, nerds.
Damn, bro, who's slamming doors downstairs, bro? Chill the fuck out, man. Holy fuck. Fuck up. Yeah, damn.
I'm sorry. Alright. You receive one regional map. Kingdom of Elysier. is in the ruins inventory. He then gestures to where he thinks that they're acting out of, which is in the forest here on the southern slopes of the Lelion Mountains. He describes basically a clearing where he thinks that they've been acting out of.
Very nice.
Okay. Does anyone want to do anything else while in the castle?
I'm ready to head there.
Yeah, I want to kill some gobbos.
Yep.
Y'all got anger issues, you know? They're just...
I was gonna say, you heard them, they wish for murder.
Alright.
Murder.
Did Sama just make another pop culture reference?
Judas,
Perhaps.
no.
I don't like this new Sama.
A
It's
changed
like,
man.
it's like I don't know you anymore.
Different person. Is it really still Samo sitting here? Who knows?
Maybe it's a scroll.
Fuck's that?
And he's right back on form, ladies and gentlemen.
He's back.
Welcome back, Samo.
Yeah, I miss you guys. So, and the voice cracks are back as well. Holy shit!
Alright. The forest is only like a couple of hours away, so there's no like travel mechanics for this or anything because you don't have to like plan your journey. So does anyone want to do anything in the town before you head out?
Nope.
Not me.
I will, if I could spare an hour.
If the rest of the people are willing to wait an hour, yeah.
Yep.
Distant Samo says yes.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna quickly craft me shit.
Alright. Do your crafting shit.
I don't have it craft.
Hmm?
I don't have it crafted.
Doesn't look like it did. What were you trying to craft?
Trying to craft a healing potion.
So, click the like hammer symbol after you drag the items in.
Tools missing.
Oh, because you don't have a herbalist kit, you've got an alchemist kit. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's fine. It's just harder to do it with an alchemist kit. I think we said so. Just roll with the alchemy kit, and then I'll override it.
Do what, sorry?
Just roll your alchemy kit proficiency,
Oh.
but it'll be a harder roll. Although if you want to go and buy a herbalist kit, it's 5 gold pieces, and you could fairly easily find a shop that would sell you that.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Alright. I'll add it to your inventory and remove the 5 gold. And then just try it again and it should work now.
Has a herbalist kit acquired? We did it, baby.
Yeah.
I make the dankest of pots.
Damn.
And that's without proficiency in herbalism.
I'm proficient in herbalism.
Doesn't say you are.
I should be.
He says
Yeah, I
the
am.
words. Where does it say you are?
In my tool proficiencies.
On your character sheet, it's unticked.
Oh, well, it should be.
I'm checking your D&D Beyond.
I remember I had the conversation with you for my backstory about it.
Yeah, but you went with alchemy.
No, alchemy's a standard thing you get for
No, you're right. You do have it. It's
Of
just not.
course.
It's not pulled through properly.
It's probably because I didn't have a kit.
Well, I've changed your proficiency. That roll would have been even higher. I didn't even roll for it. You're technically supposed to roll for it, but whatever.
Oh.
He's all good. You can roll for it now if you want to, just to see what it would have been like.
Huzzah.
Yeah, that would have been a plus. Cool. Anything else that people wanted to do? And then, in still reasonably early morning, or like mid-morning at this point, you make it to the clearing in the forest.
And I will also hand some people some things. Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to trade with you. Come on now.
I'm spectating. I'm watching.
I hope it doesn't give you all three. There we go.
Ooh, thank you.
Have a potion of healing, friend.
Very nice.
And none for Samo. I'm kidding. Come here.
I wanted to do this anyway while we were traveling, but I wanted to give you this. Damn.
Oh, look at this, boys. Economy.
Damn.
It's booming.
Yup.
So, Aegis, you give a potion of healing to both the Ruined and Zila. And Zila, you give the Ring of Primal Shard to Aegis. Aegis, the Ring of Primal Shard requires attunement. Do you want to attune to it? Actually, does attunement require a long rest or a short rest? I can never remember.
I think it's a 1 hour.
I think it depends on the attunement.
Yeah. Normal attunement is 1 hour, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just double checking.
Oh, god damn, Samo. That's a nice looking ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a short rest. So if you want to spend a short rest before you go in, obviously it means you don't get to, well, actually, no, there's no limit on short rests because we're not playing Baldur's Gate. For some reason, it's like, you only get 2 short rests a day. That's not a thing in D&D. It's a limited hit die, but you don't have to use your hit die, so...
Yeah, I'll attune to the Ring of Primal Shard.
Cool.
Why not?
No need to even press the short rest if we're not going to use hit die for it. So if you just go into the item and edit it, you should be able to then go into details, and then there's a drop-down menu where you can switch it from attunement required to attuned. You seeing what I'm talking about?
Yes and no. I clicked a thing so it's now attuned, but I don't see the...
Okay, I'm going to do it for you because I don't think you've done it right.
Oh, there we go. I see. Yeah, I found it now. But I have ticked that I am now attuned to it on my...
Yeah.
thing,
Cool.
so-
So just a reminder about how attunements work. You can have 3 attunements going at any given time. Some items come as pairs and therefore will only use 1 attunement slot for multiple items, but like a pair of gloves, for an instance, would be 1 slot, not 2. But yes, this ring is using up a single attunement slot of your 3. And
Subclasses also allow you to attune to more.
Yep.
For free.
And just to fill the audience in on what the Ring of Primal Shard is doing, while this shard is on your person, which it is because he's wearing it as a ring, he can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. The expended spell slot was of 4th level or higher. The new slot is 3rd level. Once you use the shard, it says Pearl, but that's because I didn't bother changing that bit of the description. Once you use the shard, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
So in other words, I can expend it to gain up to a 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah.
Back. Excellent. That will be very pog.
Very nice.
Cool.
I'm gonna activate my Crimson Rights already.
Shit, he's gonna stab himself again.
Where are you poking yourself this time, Alex?
In the feet again.
Ugh.
How long does the Crimson Rite last, actually?
Till a short or long rest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
6 damage. Should I play that, or are you doing it?
I'll apply it.
Okay. So yeah, you get to this clearing in the forest. And the ruined stabs his swords through his feet, igniting them both in flame once again. And then you're going to need to look for tracks to be able to try and find where these goblins are acting out of. So who wants to do some sort of search for tracks?
You know, I'll never get used to what you do.
Me neither, but it's pretty handy.
Hmm.
I don't mind having a look for some tracks as the outrider.
Alright, it'll be a survival roll.
Can I help with that?
You can give the assist action, which will give advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Damn. No. I mean, you get the.
Yeah,
17.
with assists in D&D 5e, you don't normally have to roll to assist, you just do it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So 22. Yeah, you find, quite frankly, they're not trying to hide it. You see the scurry of multiple goblin footprints in the mud and the undergrowth, and it's fairly easy to track them as they push through bushes and shrubberies and such like. I feel like Samu potentially has no idea why I just said that the way I said that. That's not even a recent pop culture reference.
Nope, no clue.
With a 22, you also notice something else about these tracks, though. They come from different directions. Clearly, like they spread out from this one area, and like it's kind of like funneling into this one area, right? But amongst the tracks, some of them different days old, so it's clearly like not. You're not seeing like multiple of this particular thing in the tracks, in the sense of you don't think it's multiple of what I'm about to tell you you're seeing, but you're seeing like sometimes going with one group, sometimes going with another group, sort of thing. There is a set of footprints that's clearly larger than the goblins, closer to a sort of human-sized footprint, but with a heavier footstep, like sort of thing you might expect an orc to give, potentially. And
Can I? Oh,
at least one animal with fairly large paw prints.
Could be hobgoblins and wolves or wargs around here too.
can I make some form of check, like a nature check, to be able to maybe tell exactly?
I'd say nature would probably be appropriate for the paw print. I would say I don't really think you could do it for the footprint beyond the
Okay, I'll
description I
do
gave.
nature for the pop.
Yeah. With a 12, you're not sure. Like that's not enough to be like, I know exactly what that is. But the ruin suggestion of wolves or wargs seems like a pretty good suggestion of what it could be.
Okay.
All of these paw prints, as they kind of funnel into one route that goes up into the mountains and into a cave. Like when I say up into the mountains, as in like the slopes of the mountains, you can see a cave entrance.
I know you said that like this is like kind of like a hot spot of footprints. Is there any way, any realistic way I can maybe tell how many there are, or is that kind of?
The goblins overlap too much for you to be able to tell, but you would estimate one set of these paw prints, but just again like on different days going in different groups, and one of these bigger footprints, so probably a bunch of goblins and then one animal of some kind and one larger humanoid of some kind.
I guess we follow these footprints.
Okay,
Are we trying to be quiet about this?
that's a very good question. Are you trying to be quiet about this?
Kind of difficult for me to be quiet now that I mean, I could be quiet, but like, I'm gonna be very visible.
Fire, shut the fuck up.
How much does your fire spread again?
15 feet, I think.
It was 30 feet in total, isn't it? Or was it 40 feet in total?
I think it's 15 radius, right?
I'm not sure.
Should
So it's
potentially
30
say.
in total.
Features Crimson Right, Right of the Flame. Oh, it actually doesn't say that it casts light. It just says it does fire damage. That's kind of funny. So what would a torch give you? That's, I think, what we did before.
Torch is like 30 feet, isn't it?
20 and 20. 20 dim, 20 bright. Wait, no. Other way around. 20 bright, 40 dim. Cool. Can I get a marching order, please?
Not first.
I mean, if we're being realistic, Alia would probably be first, and then me maybe.
Send the big guy in.
But since he's not here, I guess I can just go first.
Okay.
And maybe, I guess
Yeah,
it depends on.
I'll go in front as well. Fuck it.
Okay.
We're just gonna rampage on these goblins.
Fuck it
Oh
up.
god.
Oh
Does
god.
Aegis go in at the front as well?
Who?
Aegis.
Yeah, he said he wanted to go at the front.
Oh,
No, I said not the front.
No, I definitely heard.
I
at
said
the front.
anywhere but the front.
I definitely
Okay, well
heard
then,
put me at the
I'll
front.
be here.
Don't you fucking dare put me anywhere else, Pete.
Yeah, he made it personal by saying Pete.
Mm-hmm.
He made it fucking personal.
Middle or back, Aegis?
Hmm?
Middle or back?
I'm going to go to the back.
All right. Then Zila, if you want to go first, then measured movement.
It depends. I'm not super keen on going first. If Rune wants to go first, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll go first. I don't care.
I'll go
If-
first, I guess.
If you have a preference, cool.
I, in particular, like the color on this newer monitor that I've got, which again is a cheap monitor, the colors, particularly on my camera, look so dog shit that I'm just like, man, I really hope it looks alright in the final result. Because I'm in like darker, oranger light than you lot.
It'll be alright, I'm sure.
Zilo and the Ruined, you can see from your vantage point that you're definitely in the right place, because there appears to be some sort of standard made of bones tied together and strung up along either a stalagmite or a stalactite, whichever one grows in the ground. I can't remember which one's which. I want to
Neither.
say stalactite goes on the ground, but I don't know.
I have no clue. Can I hear something already? It's a cave, so
Yeah,
maybe
sure. Give me
something
a
echoes.
perception roll.
Perception.
I'm pretty sure it's stalactites
Damn.
come from the roof and stalagmites come
I
from
hear
the ground.
everything but goblins.
You hear the crackling and the of the ruined swords. You hear the sounds of your footsteps, but that's about it. You are correct.
Okay.
Stalagmites are on the ground. So yeah, it's strung to a stalagmite, this banner. Alright, the ruined, your turn. Also, do you know where this song's from?
Oh, I just realised I can't hear this sound. Oh, my playlist was turned way down. Is it?
All the effort I put into creating these beautiful musical soundscapes for you, by which I mean making playlists of other people's music.
I'm not sure.
Sifu,
Ghost of
baby.
Tsushima. Oh, Sifu.
10 out of 10 game of the year for 2022, I think it came out in.
It was a really fucking good game. I got addicted on it like a few months back.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Your turn, Zila.
Oh, no, it's the ruin, no?
If the ruin's going in front of you, then the ruin's turn, sorry.
I'm gonna just light this banner on fire.
Okay. Sure, you're going for the like Assassin's Creed route of like destroying a outpost. Cool. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, next time we quick save, there's gonna be a vendor in here. Hey.
No, it's on. You put it on fire, Alex.
That's what he said he did.
No.
Did the standard actually like depict anything, or was it just?
It depicted like kind of very tribal-esque wording in a language that I don't think any of you read.
If it's goblin, then no.
Yep. But no like imagery, really, just words.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a perception check to see whether anyone notices that. Okay. Doing anything else?
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Alia looks at you having set that standard on fire and goes,
And now all the goblins know we're here.
no, he doesn't react. You don't get a sense that he necessarily disapproves of you destroying goblin artistry.
Ring it out right now. I want to hear. I want to hear from Tom himself.
I
Call him.
think he is a very tired boy and doesn't want to be disturbed, so no.
Damn.
Oh. We just keep ringing him up to hear what he has to say in RP.
Alright, the ruined, your turn.
First gonna walk up here.
Just to confirm, this is going up, by the way.
Oh right.
Did you actually not Did you need that clarification?
It's always nice, even if I think I know what's going on.
That's where Pete makes it a mechanic one day. It's like some sort of illusion fucking creature.
Could have done a thing with the mirror sort of realm that you guys went into in Songs of the Forsaken.
Yeah.
How high does this go up?
It's like 5 feet.
Okay.
Back to the ruined.
Okay.
Hey, the ruined, you've clearly spotted something.
Yes.
You see before you a circular, once again blanking on the name, yurt, I think is the name for this type of tent. I'm going to go with yurt, and I might be misusing that word. I'm trying to be fancy with words sometimes, but sometimes me no do words good. But it is a yurt. Haha, I did word good. It's a yurt, which is a circular tent kind of made out of like skins and leather, basically. I think the sort of things that Mongolian tribes would have had as tents. You can also see what appears to be the bones and tusks of some sort of mammal akin to a mammoth being used to like basically hold the entrance open. You can give me a perception check if you want as well. You also hear sounds from inside the tent.
Blicka! I told ya! It's me skin's bones. Me skin's bones. Ain't yours. You didn't pix it. I pix it fair and squares, I did. You just 'cause you shoot the arrow don't mean it count. I slice at the throat.
You can double move if you want. Obviously, I would be running at that point, so it wouldn't be at all quiet, but...
No,
Does he
I'll
also
wait
cook
until
up a
next
pizza?
time.
What was that, sorry, Alan?
Does he also cook a pizza? He slices the fruit.
I didn't go for a particularly Italian goblin, but okay.
He said that he sliced the food.
I think he said he sliced the throat, but okay.
Oh, the throat. Either way, he slices the throat. He must cook a pizza.
I mean,
I'll,
look, if elves made cheeseburgers, then maybe goblins made pizzas. I don't know. It's like,
Yeah, I won't double move, but I will just kind of like put my hand out behind to like signal, stop
Caution.
or caution.
Mm-hmm. Zila.
Stealth.
All right.
Well, that's not great.
Your turn.
Yep. And I draw my weapons. Sorry.
You draw your weapons. Okay. All right. The ruined. Your turn.
Okay. I would like to light it on fire, please.
It's leather, so it's not necessarily going to be the most readily flammable. Do you have anything like oil? If not, it's going to be, I would say, not a particularly difficult, but a survival roll to essentially try and light something that's not like dry wood or cloth on fire, basically. If you've got something that can make it
My bad.
easier, then like instant success, basically. But otherwise, it's just, let's say, something like a survival roll, I feel like.
I mean, I have like a tinder box, a torch, if any of that would help.
Not any more than your sword being on fire, I wouldn't say.
Rope.
You're still not, but yeah.
I'll go for a survival roll then.
Yeah, as I say, it's not going to be particularly difficult. It's just, as I say, it's not going to be as simple as lighting a banner on fire. That is plenty, though. Okay, I'm going to basically, I think the fairest way to do this, to my mind, is that it's not going to immediately be, like, consumed in flame, right?
Mm.
So I'm going to say they would get the potential chance to, like, react, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I think this is going to initiate initiative, I think. And at the beginning of your turn is when it's too late for them to escape without taking damage.
Okay.
And therefore, if you roll high initiative, then they're not going to get out before they get hurt by the flames, potentially killed. If you roll low initiative, then they might get time.
Oh, that would be sick. Sick idea.
It
I feel like
is
that
good.
idea alone deserves an inspiration. I feel like that's fair.
Sure, I'll allow.
I mean, hey, they're pillaging villages and killing people. I'm gonna fucking pillage their fucking hovel and kill them. Just returning the favor.
I mean, the song that's currently playing is called A Taste of Revenge, so like...
Yep.
Oh, my 3D dice just showing up then.
Ooh, not great initiative.
I mean,
Obviously,
decent.
I've rolled for every single enemy that's on the map, so you don't know when those goblins are going. To be fair, I don't know when those goblins are going just yet.
bro, I'm so done with my fucking initiative, man.
Oh yeah, I
That
forgot
is
I had to
just-
roll for Arla.
Oh, God, it's criminal.
Alright. I'm going to skip any turns for anyone who's not going to be aware of you just yet. Because they're not going to immediately start screaming until they start getting hurt by the flames. So... good news. Those two goblins that are in there did not get a turn before you got your turn. So first of all, I'm going to roll damage for them. I think basically... How does 1d10 fire damage each sound?
Yeah,
Actually, no,
sounds
let's
good to
work.
me.
Let me look it up. There's probably is damage for like being burned specifically.
Ten d10 fire damage. They just explode.
Uh, 2d6 is apparently what it should do.
Oh, okay. That's fine by
Slightly
me.
more technically, isn't it?
Yeah. And as I light it on fire, all they're gonna hear from outside is...
Unfortunately, I rolled snake eyes for the first one's damage.
Yeah.
Man's trying to the worst nightmare.
They will also take damage when they start their turn in this fire. It's basically just if this was to decide whether they got time to like see the fire and move
Yeah.
before it hurt them, basically. So the other one, however, did not roll snake eyes. You hear one of them go, "Ah, what? Fire! Fire!" And then the other one just screams, I'm not going to put it on display because I will fuck up my vocal cords and potentially freak out my neighbors. And you see one of them stumble out like the fucking Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. A charcoaled dead body.
Goodbye
I'm
to the
just
home.
cackling.
Holy shit.
And that has obviously, with your cackling and the screaming and the shouts of fire,
Just
though,
in the cave, watching it reverberate just
Yeah.
everywhere.
has at this point alerted everyone, so they know roughly where you are and can now act. Still your turn though, because you did obviously set the tent on fire last turn. So what do you want to do other than laugh?
Other than that.
I mean, the other one has a chance of making it out, I suppose. So I'll just wait here and hold my action for if he comes within range, I'll attack him.
Okay. You could stand closer to the entrance if you wanted to,
Oh yeah, I'll do that then. Yeah.
just so like there's no way he can get past you, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Guy's gonna move up here, and he's gonna hold an action for if he senses anyone to attack them with.
Wish.
With Mind Spike. Cool. You hear shouting from the southeastern corner of the caves. Bad thing happened, Gabriel. And is this guy? He's not in range of die, I don't think. He's not in range of die. But he is in range to try and shoot die with disadvantage. So he's going to go and do that. Neither of those will hit. Arlia's turn.
What time is it, by the way?
Like 10 in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
No, I was, because you said a couple of hours, I wasn't sure if you meant like 1 or 2 or 8. So.
Yeah. Arlie going to do the rage.
Rar.
And then he going to double move. That's his turn. Aegis, your turn. You're on mute.
Fuck! Keep doing this.
Yes, you do.
I apologize. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna move up here. I don't really see anything right now. What spells have I got on my disposal at the moment? Oh, fuck, excuse me. Okay, I ain't gonna do nothing now. Because I don't know where any enemies are going to appear from, so I will just end my turn.
You could ready in action.
I'd rather not, because I don't know where anything's going to appear.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be me for it.
This goblin's gonna have a bad idea.
Uh-oh.
But I'm gonna say that that's good enough of a roll. then you hear the galloping of some sort of beast. And Arlir and Aegis and Bai can sense there be a warg becoming, and it be having a goblin on its back. Alright, this goblin's turn. It starts its turn engulfed in flame. It takes 7 points of damage. It's dead.
Hell yeah.
You just hear more screaming from inside.
Nice.
Zila, your turn.
Can I roll a perception check to maybe see, or maybe hear where the closest is coming from?
Sure.
Oh.
Okay, with a nat 20, I'm basically going to give you a lay of the land, right? You can hear that there are a small number of running footsteps from this direction. There is a small number of footsteps from this direction. There is a fairly large number of footsteps from this direction, including what sounds like some sort of mount. And also a fairly large number coming from this direction.
Okay. I will. I guess because I have to. I'll roll stealth.
Damn.
Good rolls. Oh, what the fuck's happening? I'll try to hide behind this pillar, and as soon as something basically walks in this line or whatever, I'll try to surprise them and throw my glaives. So I'll ready my action.
Okay. Hear the thundering of small little feetsies on rock, and the shoutings of things like fresh meat boil.
Oh my god, I can see all the way up there.
The pizza here. Just one of them point and say, hey look, it's Guy Fieri. They can teach us about the Flavor Town.
No.
He can show us how to cook the pizza.
Two targets to choose from. Die's the closer one. Gonna go for Die. Not to a disadvantage anymore for this one. But a 12 will still miss Die. Okay, Furious turn. It's got a similar idea to you, Zila, and she's going to roll stealth as her action. Wait until there's someone in range to try and attack. Okay. Randomly, one of the goblins got missed off of the turn order, at least one of the goblins. Oh no, it didn't. It wasn't aware last time. That's fine. Never mind. Ignore me. All right, round 2. Does that trigger your held action, would you say, Zila? 60 feet from you.
Yeah. Would you say I would get 2 attacks off from him? Or is this like in front of the pillar still?
What, if you wanted to throw them?
Yeah.
You'd just round the corner, wouldn't you?
Yeah, sure. I guess then I can attack him.
Yeah. So they're going to be flat-footed for this. So.
What's the
So
little
I've-
green fist mean?
That I
you've
ready
readied
my
an
action.
Oh,
Do I get advantage on that, or does he just lose his dex bonus?
Loses his dex bonus.
Okay.
Actually, no, I think technically in D&D 5th edition it's supposed to be advantages in that. Yeah, I think flat-footed's
Sure.
only a thing in Star Wars. Do advantage. It's more fun that way.
Okay.
Higher chance of a
Just
crit.
attack. Yeah. Oh, okay.
16 will hit. Alright. You throw one of your chakrams, and you don't even bother throwing the second one, because the first one whizzes through the air. And just like, as this goblin's sprinting, going, yeah, just goes straight into the mouth. And then they basically fall back, and the chakram keeps going, like basically like taking part of the jaw with them, and then whizzes back to you, spraying blood as it does, and yeah, you killed that thing.
Hell yeah. That's just one held action. I couldn't throw my second one if the second one was coming to range, right? Or-
It's triggered your held action, so you can't like hold it for the second one as well, basically. So yeah.
Okay. Well, good enough.
You can't tell. Sometimes I describe what your chakrams do, and then I remember they have to come back to you, and I go, that doesn't really make
Yeah.
sense. Then I have to work out some nonsense as to how it could work. It's fine.
Maybe he spits it out again.
Alright, this one I don't think has an angle on dying, to be fair. I'll say that he gets disadvantage on this attack because of cover. Actually, no, that's not how cover works. Because I have it written in my bloody Dungeon Master's screen, don't I? He says, pretty sure that it says how that works. Yeah, it's half cover plus 2. Alright. That is enough even with the plus 2 to hit die. Right. Die takes 4 points of damage.
No.
Alright. Warg is going to move up, and that's going to trigger Die's held action. got to do a wisdom saving throw, which, you know, Warg's probably really, really good at saving wisdom saving throws, I'd imagine. Rolling that one.
Let's fucking go.
The Warg takes 12 points of damage from that mind spike from die.
Well done.
We'll
But-
take that.
It's gonna try and attack Arlia.
That's not bad. At least he's not losing his rage there.
An 8 is not enough to injure Arlia. However,
Oh.
he has to succeed a saving throw or be knocked prone. And apparently, me and saving throws are not mixing today because Arlia rolls in that one.
Wait, does he,
Does this count for his
does he get
stats?
advantage with rage?
For strength is the type of saving throw. I think he does. And no, this wouldn't count for his stats.
Nah.
You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Alex.
Very nice.
But with a natural 3, he still fails the save.
That's why Tom's not here tonight. He's inflating his fucking dice averages.
Well, no, because his dice averages are going to be 0 for this session. I'm not working out averages for the campaign. That's way too much effort. I mean, maybe I will eventually, but anyways. The Ruined. The Goblin died inside the tent, so it did not trigger your readied action. What are you doing?
I will. I can go through like the.
Yeah.
Goblin one. First of all, I will walk out into the middle here, see what's going on. Yeah, I'll sort of come up to the side. I'll double move, come up to the side here, hopefully. They're still going to get an angle on me. Oh well.
Alright.
That's fine.
Opie dopey. Die's readied action was triggered. He is going to target that warg once again, since the warg is now standing over Arlia. And yeah. He casts Cause Fear, and it must make another Wisdom saving throw. Which I accidentally rolled as a goblin, but I rolled a 2, so I don't think it's going to make any difference. You awaken the sense of mortality in one creature that you see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until that spell ends. A frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Blah 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 blah.
He just made that walk self-aware. Oh fuck! I'm gonna die.
Oh
Yes, that
no!
is exactly what he did.
Oh god.
Fuck God.
So frightened creatures have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight, and they can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Cool. Goblin Moblins time. Yeah, they're going to target Aegis, actually, not Arla, since Arla's prone. Does a 10 hit you, Aegis?
I will have to check. No, it does not.
Okay, you see an arrow whiz by you.
Ooh.
Alright. Arle's turn. I'm just looking up something real quick. Yeah, cool. Just wanted to make sure standing up does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Just uses up half his movement, so he will stand up and then attack the warg. A 15. Will hit. So that's 9 plus his rage damage, which I believe is 2. Yeah, so 11 damage all told. Alright. That is his turn. Aegis, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna move to about here. I think I'm gonna cast a spell.
Oh no, he casting.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay.
That should be. I've got like 5 more feet of movement left. Can move a bit closer to the walk.
Yeah.
Can't see it. We've done it.
So, were you asking me to move you?
Yeah, sorry, because I've got a template open.
Oh, gotcha, sorry.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and I will did it place.
Yes, it did. So you put your hands out like that, and this stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. Each creature in the line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until the creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off of itself or another creature. Creature covered in acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns. So it doesn't take the damage right now.
Nope.
But, let's do that walk first of all. That walk got a nat 20. It's done living in fear.
Wait, no. I thought it was feared. I thought it had disadvantage.
Let me double check. Is it all saving throws?
It might have just been that saving throw.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Yeah, not saving throws.
Ah.
So, yeah, that nat 20 stands for the warg, so it's not affected. Let's look at its rider. I said let's look at the rider. I mean, I guess it makes a degree of sense that if the warg gets a nat 20, the person who's riding the warg also dodges the acid. But man, that's a random number generating if I've ever seen one. Let's go for free. That one's a fail. So the one in the back does. Just, both of them basically just like dodge out of the way, and this poor goblin gets just all of it. Just in his face.
The one in the back just sucks.
Well, he didn't know it was coming. He was just like looking at this warg, going like, yeah, yeah, oh. I'll find a symbol. Yeah, we'll go with that. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
That's going to be a nice bump for my dice stats, isn't it? 2 nat 20s in a row.
Sadness.
I don't know where this goblin is, whose turn it is. It's not like... Oh, it's the rider. It's just not showing the blue symbol, because the blue symbol's underneath the walk. I see. He didn't appreciate the fact that you just tried to... Oh, but he can't get closer to you, because technically you is closer to die, and the warg is his mount. So he's going to try and scimitar. I'll let him. With a natural 2, that will not hit. Zila, your readied action was triggered. It's your turn.
Yes. I'll take a look. I don't see anything. In that case, I will... 5. Down to like here. Aha! And I'll use my bonus action to try and snipe the little fucker on the ward.
Okay. Well, a nat 20 will hit. With 12 damage.
Did you roll that as a crit?
Oh yeah. Oh,
You didn't, but it's
forgetting.
fine.
wait, should I do it again?
No, it's fine. You,
Okay.
to be honest with you, a crit with goblins, you're probably gonna kill it.
Okay.
It's just the way it is. Well, like, bogs down to goblins. You go and you basically take off half of its neck, and it kind of goes like headless Nick, just kind of heads to one side, blood splurting out as the chakram comes back.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Fuck.
What
happened?
The warg may have mounted.
Totally gets crushed.
Yeah, the warg may have mounted Arla.
God.
I was trying to unmount the goblin, and I've made things worse. Cool. Crisis averted. Right, that was your bonus action. Doing anything else in your turn, Zila? You double moved, didn't you? So.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Cool. Sorry about that, folks. Right. This lad's got to do a perception roll to see if he notices Kytheria. He rolled a nat 1. He does not notice Kytheria. Gonna try and target die. He's gonna get disadvantage from this range. He misses. Kytheria, I don't actually think I readied it on her character sheet, but she did ready an action to throw a dagger if she saw an enemy. So. She misses. This one's gonna run in and gonna shoot at Zila. Well, no, not shoot at Zila. Technically, he's gonna throw a javelin at you, Zila. Does a 20 hit you? Take your silence as a yes. I'll take your continued silence as a you're upset about this. I'll take the fact that he's completely oblivious.
Yeah, he has no idea.
And then he takes 2 points of damage. So Zila's down.
What? Yo, I was completely zoned out. What happened?
Really?
I was gone for a minute, max.
Alright, this goblin's turn.
I did take damage, what the fuck?
Yeah, he got hit. Alright, this one's gonna run up to you, the ruined. And he's gonna try and schemata you. That's a fucking cocked dice if I've ever seen one, but a 10 apparently will miss you. Alright. Ifir is going to charge at this goblin and throw her over the dagger. Uh, 19 will hit. Okay, it takes 3 points of damage. Alright, Goblin's turn.
Yeah, where is he, by the way? Have we seen him yet?
Don't know, have we?
Ah. Found him.
He's going to shout something about Peter Parker. And then he's going to longbow at the ruined.
That's fucked up. That's the most fucked up thing I've ever
He
seen.
rolled a nat 1.
Never mind. Is he hitting his friend?
Yeah, I think his friend's in the way.
His friend is in the way. I'm just having a quick look. He's got one thing. That's fine. Good to know. Let's re-roll to see if he hits his friend. And that time he rolled a 19.
Please just dome him, man. Please.
Yeah, this one receives an arrow, like, straight in between the shoulder blades.
It's me, you flaming skimbag.
Oh, sorry. Terral didn't go in between his shoulder blades. He got hit with massive damage.
Oh.
And it went through the left arm to elbow.
Well,
Apparently the type of scar he got on his left elbow is a roguish scar that gives him a distinct roguish charm. You, the ruin in the middle of your melee with this goblin, where you've just blocked his scimitar, you see that bolt or the arrow go through his arm and him scream and swear at the hobgoblin, and he turns to you and kind of gives a face. Huh. Whoa. I don't know what energy this guy's putting out, but I'm kind of feeling it. Anyways. This one's going to run forward and try and shoot at Zila.
no. Don't do it.
Does a nat 20 hit you?
No.
Okay. You take 8 points of damage.
incredibly cringe.
Alright, how much damage did your acid thing do? Was it 2d4, Aegis?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then roll that 2d4 now, because that's how much damage this dude's about to take on the beginning of his turn. 6 damage. He is still alive, but he's taking lingering injury from that acid damage. He got caustic coating. Any friendly character he touches or otherwise interacts with physically takes acid damage equal to his level. Alright. He's basically still coated in the acid and corrosive to other people. Anyways, he didn't appreciate you doing that.
Ah.
And you know what? Since he got that, it does also say what happens if he grapples someone. So he's going to try and grapple you.
No.
So you can roll athletics or acrobatics. He's going to roll athletics. He's not likely to do it, but it would be funny if he did, so that's why I'm doing it.
You say that. What am I rolling, sorry? Athletics or
Athletics or acrobatics, yeah. You are grappled.
Wow.
So you are going to take damage equal to his level, which is technically his challenge rating 1/4. So I'm going to round that up to 1 damage per round. So this is a completely useless thing, him doing this. But it was mostly just to get back at you for aciding him.
Okay, so what, I take a point of damage?
You will take a point of damage at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, he's not grappled. He's grappling you. I don't know, mark him as grappled. Cool. This one's going to try and shoot at Arlair. And that will hit him. He takes 3 points of damage because he's raging, so that's after it was rounded down. The Warg's turn. Well, Arlair's hurt him a lot more than Aegis, so he's going to go for Arlair. He misses, but Arlair once again has to make a strength saving throw. He does have advantage. He succeeds. He is not knocked prone. The Ruined, your turn.
Right, I'm going to try and stab this MFer.
But he's
Hey.
so roguish and charming.
Yeah.
Doesn't work on me.
Maybe we could recruit him. Like that kobold we had in your campaign. Spider
Dave.
cake. Dave.
Fucking Dave, mate. Let's use item. Bam.
Oh,
Oh.
20. Alright.
Damn.
Let's see the.
really
Oh,
I just
damage, but I'm
rolled
just going to
pretty
say, how would you like to do this? Because he had 2 hit points left.
That's without Crimson Right as well.
You killed him 9 times with this.
Yeah, I just kind of like quickly just shank him like.
Ow.
Man just spit roast the goblin from the inside. Magnum. Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for.
And then I'd like to walk up to this one, and I'd like to use my bonus action for my second attack.
Okay. That'll hit. That will kill. How would you like to do this?
Fuck. Max damage. I'll just sort of walk up, and as I'll start just shanking him again, and I'll just kind of look over at the two like standing over there, and just like giving a grin as I'm shanking him.
Oh, a worthy opponent, says the hobgoblin. The goblin boss goes,
He just killed my most charming follower. What do you mean?
My most charming.
that your turn?
Yes.
Alex actually killed Boblin the Goblin. How dare he?
For a split second, I had to think about where this music was coming from. Or, like, where it's from, I mean. And I was like, I heard this for so many times. And then I realized, wait, it's just fucking Baldur's Gate. Of course it is.
That goblin passes their saving throw from the ray of enfeeblement that I cast on them. So... Oh, I've misread how the spell works, apologies. So it will pass its first saving throw, but it's still affected until the end of its turn, because it can only make the saving throw at the end of its turn, but then it'll pass it. So it will only deal half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends, but then it'll pass the saving throw at the end of its turn. Alright. Seeing you grapple to the ground, Aegis, this one's going to run in and try and scimitar you, and he gets advantage. Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Alright, you take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, this turn. He's going to try and Great Axe the warg. And that misses the walk. Aegis, your turn. You can make an athletics or an acrobatics check to try and ungrapple yourself, but you take 1 damage at the beginning of your turn from the acid.
Okay.
I'm just applying to you now.
Cool. I also need to make a concentration check.
Why?
Because the spell was a concentration.
The acid one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't know why it would be, because it just coats them in acid. It says it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can't remember what I need to roll for concentration. I think it's just a D20, right?
It is
Or
a
is it my
it's a Constitution saving throw, and the DC is 10 plus the damage you took, which is 11. So it's 11 is the DC.
Okay. Well, I was gonna go before that as well for the extra fucking however much it was, 8 or something.
8 damage. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. So you need to technically do 2. The first one's DC 18. The second one's a DC 11.
Okay.
You failed the first
I
one,
failed
so
it,
yeah,
so-
this concentration's broken. Which I guess, well, no, the 1 damage was from an effect it had, but I guess it's no longer acid, is I guess what that concentration means. But like, the 1 was from the lingering damage you caused. So, anyways. Your turn. So you've pushed it off you, that acrobatics check, so you're no longer grappled. That used up half your movement, but you've still got the rest of your turn.
Okay, I'm going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
I'm probably going to take half of my movement to get the fuck out of there.
That's crazy. You didn't just want to, like, just do that without disengaging right there.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okie doke. Zila, your turn.
Second wind, bing bong. Come on! That's good enough for me. I'll take that.
Okay. You regain 9 hit points from your second wind.
Sick. Then I will throw my glaive at this fucker. Oh my god.
20. Very nice.
It's happening again. Critical hit. Go. That is
8
asshole.
damage. Alright.
I will action search. And I'll do it again.
Okay. That one is a miss, unfortunately.
No.
That's your turn.
Let's
Unless
make
you wanted to move.
No, I'm good.
Okay. This goblin is going to run at Kypheria and try and schemata her. 12, you say, is her AC. Okay. That's the goblin's turn. This goblin's turn. I'm going to say you get a +2. Actually, no. That's a pretty clear shot. Someone's going to try and shoot you, Zila.
You will try.
Yes. Does a 17 hit you?
Fuck.
Take that as
Do
a
I get
yes.
any cover from this?
I was considering it, and then I changed my mind and went, that's a pretty clear shot.
Okay.
Like the bones, I guess, but like they're not like really covering you that much. You take 7 points of damage.
Jesus, that's almost as much as a crit did. The fuck? Holy macaroni.
Well, if you want burning swords, I'm gonna deal with that bitch.
Says the goblin boss to the hobgoblin, and he's gonna run this way at Zila.
Damn. Can't believe you would say that.
Making some
However,
friends, bud.
I'm gonna say he only had the one javelin, which he already threw at you, so he's just gonna double move to get to you.
What a misogynist, calling her a bitch.
True.
He needs to die extra hard now.
And he's a
Yeah,
Now we
yes,
know
that
they are
extra much now.
he's a goblin pillager. I mean, what do you want from me? Zila will draw her rapier and try and attack the goblin in front of her with that. That, I believe,
You mean
is a
Kythera?
miss. What did I say? Zila?
Zila? Yeah.
Sure, Zila does that.
Yeah, I'll also draw my rapier.
As you do. This one's also going to target you, Zila.
What? Hello?
7 will miss you, though.
Oh, yeah.
Watch me get absolutely clapped by this hobgoblin.
It is the hobgoblin's turn. But to be fair, Alex, you've got some Mordhau music playing in your favor right now.
Yeah, true.
Last time I played Mordhau, I was not very good, so I'm not feeling good about
Okay,
it.
well, the last time I played Mordhau against you, I didn't do very good, so... He also is not getting a special feature that he has, so yeah, he's being denied a thing that he could get.
Tactics?
No, not quite. But a 9 will miss you.
Oh, thank God. Last time I played Mordhau, I think it was with you, Samu, and you
Yeah.
screwed me.
Yeah, we played. I mean, I don't know if you played since then, but we definitely played.
Nah, I'm pretty sure last time I played was with you.
I have to download that game again, it's so fun.
Tommy wanted to play it a while back. Hey,
So lovely,
Aegis, this goblin runs up to you and he nat 20s you with his scimitar.
Bro, there is so many net 20s just happening everywhere.
I forgot
It's
to
fucking
hit the,
crazy.
I forgot to hit the critical dice number, so I didn't technically roll 2 dice, but it does 14 damage to you.
Okay.
Is he down?
He is down. Also,
I'm down on a crit as well.
yeah, why did that
Alive.
not trigger? Hold on, why did that not trigger it? It's been triggering for the goblins, but
Wah.
he's more than half of the max HP. Yeah.
Where even is Aegis? I didn't even see him on.
It didn't trigger for whatever reason, but yeah, technically you should be rolling on the lingering injuries. So we're gonna do it manually style. What am I looking for?
I hope Die is nearby.
I'm just gonna try something real quick just to see if it triggers it properly this time. Just gonna put you back on full health.
20 me again.
I'm just gonna put you back on full health real quick, and then I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna put you back on 0. Just because otherwise I have to go searching for it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, did it pop up for you that time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What type of damage is it?
It is slashing damage.
Excellent. Here we go. Roll the bones.
You got a leg laceration. I love the little bit it puts at the beginning there as well. Here's a tip for you to scroll down somewhere, Callum. Please underline it twice. The blood belongs inside your body.
I'll be sure to mention that to the next enemy that fights me.
When you find yourself bleeding, it is your responsibility to stop it as quickly as possible.
I didn't fucking bleed out. I got stabbed by a fucking goblin.
Yeah, so he nat 20 slashes your leg, and you've taken a long, painful slash to one of your legs. Your speed is reduced by 10 feet. This injury lasts for... for 2 days, it's already rolled. A DC 15 wisdom check reduces the duration of this injury by 6 days. So someone, including yourself, could do a medicine check at some point to try and reduce it.
What's my medicine look like? Yep, nope, not doing that.
It doesn't have to mean someone else. I could just do it myself.
Yeah, technically doesn't say he gets disadvantaged or anything for doing that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just quickly adding that to your character sheet. Oh, that's how I do it. That's fancy. There we go. It's automatically in your features. Hasn't automatically adjusted your speed though, so I'm not going to change that just so we know what it was as a default. But and yeah, also you're down, so there's that too.
Okay.
Now, if we were playing Baldur's Gate 3, I'd send the next goblin to just go and stab Aegis. But I'm not Larian. This is the one way I'm better than Larian, is that I don't bully people who've already gone down.
Yeah.
I don't let someone get brought back up on 1 HP and then just shove them back into fire from whence they came.
Yeah.
An 18 will
Who
hit.
did that happen to? That's crazy.
18 hits. He is still raging, so that gets reduced to 3 damage.
Man, these goblins are correct, man. Jesus.
They're rolling pretty good, yeah.
Some correct goblins.
The warg is going to try and bite Aegis. is a nat 20. Talking about cracked.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, it's a good thing he's fucking raging. Holy shit. With his raging, Arla takes 12 damage from that critical hit.
Bro, what is happening?
Yeah. Yeah. He also has to succeed that saving throw. He does succeed the saving throw. He's not knocked prone, but yeah, that was meaty. I mean, they rolled insanely good damage on that critical hit. They rolled a 4,
Yeah.
a 6, a 5, and a 6 for the dice, but still. The Ruined! You're fighting the Hobgoblin?
Yes. I am. I am going to smack attack. Well, his attack. Not bad, not bad.
That will hit.
Nice.
Still on 1d4 damage, I think, for Crimson Right. Oof.
How'd you like to do this?
Oh!
That Crimson
Oh,
Right literally was the thing that finished them off.
I'll just kind of like plunge my rapier up through his chest, and then like basically the flames will like leap onto his like clothes and just start burning him up.
He starts screaming again. Not going to do it for the sake of my neighbors.
Yeah. And then I will giggle in his face as he dies, and
Valid.
then I will come over here to this one
Mm-hmm.
and bonus action.
Mm.
You have advantage.
Yep.
That was so close to a nat 20 on my screen. What the fuck?
A 15 is still a miss, unfortunately, on this guy.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, no, I can't roll advantage again.
Okay. Let's have a look. See, does die have anything? Look at here. He's gonna chill touch the one that's on Aegis. At 20. Okay. This poor goblin, which had 1 hit point left, just took 28 points of necrotic damage.
How much? 28?
Yeah.
Bro, him and his ancestry just fucking died.
I mean, that's vengeance, I guess, for Aegis' leg.
True.
He's gonna attack Arle. That will hit him. He takes 2 damage. Arlen's turn. He's gonna go for the walk first and foremost. believe is a miss. No, it's a hit. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have to recklessly attack. He rolled shit damage, but luckily it was exactly how much the walk had left.
Oh, now I see Aegis things.
Aegis, can I get a death saving throw, please?
You can indeed.
That is a nat 1, which is 2 failures towards Aegis's death saving throws.
Oh dear.
That's cool. I thought we were doing it hidden, but that's fine.
Oh, I forgot that we were doing it hidden.
Yep.
Yeah. I did wonder.
It absolutely did come through hidden as well, I just didn't clock that.
Yep.
Whoopsie. Well,
Don't worry, guys. I'm fine.
We'll let you die. We'll let you die now.
in the sake of
just to
fairness.
keep it in. Yeah.
yeah.
So
We'll also
we're
guilt
not
trip Tommy and be
metagaming,
like,
you know.
Tommy, you weren't here, and now Callum's dead. Zila, your turn.
I'll take the bitch.
15 will miss.
I'll do it again. Bro, what?
15 will miss.
Those are 2 10s!
What is this guy, man?
He's the goblin boss, and he's dodging and weaving.
I'm sorry, but I have to go there. So those fuckers over there can't shoot me.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's fine.
Okay. The one fighting Kytheria. He's going to try and scimitar her. That'll hit. Just takes 6 points of damage.
Bro, I'm so strong already. When I get my subclass, it's gonna be mental.
This one's going to target die. That'll hit die.
Yeah, I can't wait for level 3. I'm gonna bust some nut.
That is maximum damage to die.
Bro, are these guys like just the best goblins in like history?
This one's going to go for... The boss is going to go for Zila.
No. I don't agree.
How's a nat 20 sound?
What is going on,
Jesus
bro?
Christ, Pete.
You know, I was considering, should I drink my potion of healing?
Alright, you take 10 points of damage.
Is that the 6th one now that you've done?
Oh, fuck you down.
Yep.
Oh, no.
And
Scimitar
he
is
has,
slashing, correct?
he has... It is slashing, yeah. You got the prompt as well. Oh, we're getting all of the...
It's an action to use a potion as well, isn't it?
Yep. Did Samu just lose an arm?
Wait, is that bad? Is that bad?
I lost an arm.
Oh, no!
I'm dual wielding.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have... Do you have inspiration?
Oh my god, I do.
Yo, it's gonna be fucking
No, wait, no, I
Juli-
don't. No, I
It's
don't.
gonna be Julius take 2. He's gonna be asking Callum to make him a fucking arm.
That's if I live.
Oh
Bro.
yeah, shit. Fuck. This is
This-
going as well as we thought.
Completely cucks me to the moon.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
genuinely, and I'm not saying this because I don't, because I'm thinking as well. Can anyone think of anything that Samo has done this session that deserves an inspiration point? I'm willing to like.
I mean,
Did
he
I-
lost an arm. That's pretty inspiring.
Yes.
There is also a surgery to try and save your limb. It does say there.
I know this isn't how it works at all, and this is like pushing it a lot. But like, because I have 3 inspiration points, could I use all 3
No. Oh my god.
to like save his arm somehow?
That sounds like a devil's deal to me. I accept.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
No lingering
Damn.
injury for you, Samo. You're not even gonna have to re-roll. No lingering injury for you.
Damn.
I won't always accept that, but at level 2, I'm like against fucking
Yeah.
goblins. I'm like, yeah,
I'll have
right.
to give Alex that sloppy toppy for that one. Goddamn. Bro.
Anyways, the goblin boss has multi-attack, so he's then gonna attack the ruins.
Now I've used up my inspiration. I get nat 20, and I lose an arm.
Bro.
He rolled a 19.
Oh
which I assume
fuck.
hits you.
Yes.
One session before my fucking subclass, and I lose a fucking arm.
Oh fuck. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, he takes 7 points of damage. Oh boy, this has been an interesting session.
I think
Once
Ever
again,
since I
Tommy
started-
dodges it.
ever since I started playing in this group, this is the best the enemies have ever rolled.
just to quickly
Definitely.
double check. When fuck, what was his name? Your first character in Sunday Empire, I'm blanking. Gore.
Yeah.
When he died, was Tommy also away that session?
I think he
Oh
might.
yeah, he was.
Yeah. Yeah, because we had to explain to him like that.
And he thought it was a joke at the start.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had to explain to him that fuck. What? I'm blanking on your character's name, Callum.
Oh, Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho. We had to explain why Jericho had my eye patch.
Anyways, Kypheri kills the goblin she was fighting.
Oh, let's go,
Should
go.
go through and now res us.
See, this looked like it was starting out so well, especially for me on my side. I just burned a couple of goblins alive. I finished off like another 3 more over, and then I come over here and like 2 people
Everyone's
fucking
dead.
down. People are getting shot to shit.
It's the community.
I start
It really
getting
is.
like Jesus.
Dai takes another 7 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Has this goblin boss actually taken any damage?
he has, yeah.
Okay.
This one's gonna attack Arlo. That hits. Reduced to 2 damage. The ruined, your turn.
So Die is still up, right?
Die is still up.
And Alias as well.
And Kypheri is.
Yeah.
Okay. Then before I do anything, I'm just gonna yell, Die! Help Aegis!
On it.
And then
After that nat 1, absolutely Die was gonna spend his next action saving Aegis.
and then I'm gonna try and fuck this guy up. Please. Not bad, not
That will hit.
bad.
How would you like to do
Ooh,
that? That's
good
exactly how
damage.
many hit points he had left.
Yes. I'll just do the old like swish of the rapier and then just stab him right through the head with it.
Alright.
I mean, I can't really do anything because I'd need to use my action to give Zila a health potion. Or to try and...
Destabilize would also be an action, just wouldn't
Yeah.
give them any hit points, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stay put for now then.
Alright. Dai is going to move up to Aegis. And he has a potion of healing.
Hey, my man.
So he's going to use that on Aegis. Aegis, you regain 9 hit points.
Huzzah!
Alright, that is Dai's turn. This goblin is going to target Arle. That will miss him. Arle's turn. He's going to target this one and try and hit them with his great axe.
By the way, Samo, have you seen all of Assassination Classroom?
That's only 2 seasons, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into season 2 now, and like the very first intro to the show, it's got to be the worst anime opening I've ever seen or heard. The song is atrocious.
I've skipped. I mean, I skip stuff in most animes, if I'm being honest, like intro-wise. There, I've just always skipped everything.
You need to watch. You need to watch Mashley just for the intro alone.
What do I have to watch?
Mashley.
Aegis, your turn.
Bing bang bang ball.
Sorry, what? Bing bing bang born? What?
Bling bang bang
I
ball.
will get up.
So
Pardon?
listen to the trap shit.
Trash shit.
I'll, okay. Yeah, cool. I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck do I want to do in this scenario?
By the way, Arle recklessly attacked and missed.
Oh, he did.
Oh.
Is he looking pretty fucked up?
Yes.
Okay, if he's looking pretty fucked up, then I will... Okay, I hope this works. I mutter under my breath as I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Cure Wounds, I believe, is melee, so you do need to get up next to him.
Ah, okay, well, I've got half my movement, so I'll do that.
You've got half your movement, but it is reduced by 10 feet.
Motherfucker. It's still 10 feet, so I can move. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
That's fine, I'll do that.
Oh.
Things I do.
Click that healing. Alright. He regains 6 hit points.
That's something.
It is absolutely something. And he's raging still, so like he's taking half damage to all this. It's just he's also injured. Cool. That your turn?
Yeah, because I don't have any more movement.
Alright. Zila, your turn. Death save, please.
Out of curiosity, when it comes to my turn, would I be able to use Zila's health potion?
You can loot
Oh,
Zila and
for
take the
that.
health potion, yeah?
I also take out weapons and
Chop the arm off myself and be like, she doesn't need this one now.
Hey Zila, can you lend me a hand? Can I get a death save, please, Samo?
Absolutely.
Please roll them privately next time, but
Oh,
it's alright.
wait. Let me just save. Oh,
I
yeah.
wonder if he succeeded or failed.
I failed.
Oh,
Damn.
darn.
Darn. And that one even. You gotta hurry.
Alright, this one's gonna run over here and try and shoot you, the Ruined.
Oh. No, don't do it. He only went and bloody did it, didn't he? He well did it. Yeah.
That 20.
How? Like, you're gonna give us the dice stats like tomorrow morning or some shit? And you're gonna be like, somehow I was the one with the most net 20s. 19 of them. Like, hello? Like, hello?
I forgot to hit the critical dice number, but he rolled a 6. Which is doubled.
Oh.
The Ruined is down.
Wait, hang on. Can't you just roll another d6? Or whatever.
That's true, we could do it that way.
is.
We could do it that way.
Yeah.
we could absolutely do it that way. That's fair. That is very fair. And it's a good thing he did that, because he rolled a 1 on his second d6. So you take 7 points of damage from that critical hit.
Now this motherfucker's gonna loot my potion, it's gonna drink himself.
I have my own potion that I'm gonna drink and not revive you this turn. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, then it's fine. You only drink my potion when I'm dead.
Kypheria runs over here because she'll get the stealth. Oh, she's not quite in range. Oh, that's annoying. I thought she was going to be in range. Okay. She double moves to try and give Arle advantage then.
Actually, to be fair, it's probably better if I do get you up, because then you may stand a chance of killing it before it kills me again.
Anyway, the second one's going to shoot you as well.
Oh, fuck me.
An 11 will miss you though.
Yes.
Damn, something below a 15? That's crazy.
Actually, no, I will get you up, because then I can just scoot around the pillar and not get shot at. And they'll just shoot at you.
Damn, that's crazy. Thank man. Thanks.
I, actually, no, because you'd go before them, so you could also get out of dodge. That's a good plan. I'm happy with that plan.
Oh, that's supposed to be an advantage because Arle recklessly attacked. A 9 will still miss it. The Ruined, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Zila her potion.
Alright, so Zila, just use your health potion then.
Come on, shaman! Heal me for a lot? That's
That's
very good.
pretty fucking good, yeah.
I'll be taking that any day of the week.
And then I am going to look around this pillar.
Would I still have like a pretty big wound on my arm, or did that just not happen?
I mean, he still critted you, so yeah, let's. You don't have like. It's not going to be a lingering injury or anything. There's not necessarily going to be a scar, but like he hit you hard in the arm.
Okay.
Dai's turn. Why is no music?
Why music not?
Apparently, that song no one to play tonight.
Did the warg die, by the way?
Yeah, the warg got killed.
Died? Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, Arle's been putting in work. He's just been fighting a lot.
Like, apart from the warg, I think these two motherfuckers have been the most deadly bitches in the fucking, like, combat. Like, these up here have critted like 3 or 4 times already. They're cracked.
He's gonna try and mind spike this goblin. Funnily enough, the goblin fails its DC 16 wisdom saving throw. And it takes 18 points of damage. That goblin's mind just broke. And it's so very dead.
How many
Very
goblins-
much not alive.
How many enemies are there in total? This is 16?
You mean people in turn or total?
Yeah.
Or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I counted 22.
22. Oh shit. I was gonna see
Wait.
if I could try and kill half of them, but
Arlo will hit with that attack.
13, 16.
He just one-shot that goblin.
Or 21. 21 or 22.
21. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to kill half.
Kypheria runs in, giving Arle the advantage on this goblin being, you know, kind of flat-footed, and he just brings the great axe down directly on its skull. And it is twitching off the end of his axe, but very, very dead. Aegis, your turn. He's AFK. We'll skip his turn for now. Zila, your turn.
Okay, I'll roll my fucking weapons at these motherfuckers, man. Actually, I only get half my movement, right? Because I have to get up first?
Yes, correct.
Can't wait until I've got some range stuff.
Okay. I'll throw at this bitch. Yeah, fuck you.
24 will hit.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We'll do your turn in just a
Bam.
moment because we skipped it while you were AFK.
Dead.
Wait.
Yeah, that does kill that goblin.
Next one. Boom. Fuck.
Yeah, that one misses.
I'm out. 35. That means like there. Whoop. Ha!
Going back to Aegis's turn then. Aegis, what were you doing on your turn?
Right. Okay, so the creatures are dead around me. Cool. Are they still looking fucked up, or?
Looks a lot better, but like he's below half health for sure. So is Kytheria. To be fair, so the Ruined, but you can see over there as well.
Well, I mean, if the ruin's not looking too hot, then I will move 20 feet.
Okay.
See what's going on.
So Zila already took her turn. So Kytheria's turn then. She's going to double move into cover over here. I'm going to just roll something real quick for him. Before he takes his action. Okay, no, he's not smart. That's fine. He's going to try and shoot it down. I just rolled to see whether him realizing that every single one of his comrades is dead meant that he was going to run away. 12 on this die. The Ruined, your turn.
Okay. Quite honestly, I'm just gonna stay put for now.
There.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Then Die's turn. He's going to walk up. And yeah, he'll do another Mind Spike, fuck it. Oh, I have no more second level spell slots. Okay, he won't do a Mind Spike. Yeah, he'll do Chill Touch then. Chill Touch always throws me off because the name of it makes me think it's a melee spell, and then I have to remember it's not a melee spell. He misses, unfortunately, with Chill Touch. Arle. Fuck it. We'll double move.
I think they should rename Chill Touch to Cold Fingers.
Well, it's called Chill Bones in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the same spell. Aegis, your turn. Maybe there was feedback in early access to people kept thinking it was a melee spell.
Very possible. Chilly Fingies.
There is, I don't know, if, I assume you've probably done it at this point, but there is a fight in Act 3 that we didn't do, where there are so many fucking enemies with Chill Touch, or Chill Bones, and it's so fucking aggravating.
No, me and Samu still haven't finished our playthrough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wonder who bailed.
You.
Fuck you!
I mean,
We've had this conversation. I literally brought it up to you.
one of you
Listen,
one of
our
you didn't,
original
one of you didn't hang
playthrough
out
is
with us
shit.
because you went and got drunk with your other friends last weekend. So.
Our original playthrough, you were like, man, I'm burnt out on this fucking game. I installed it. Walked away.
Something came out. We were playing something else together.
Callum, what are you doing?
I don't see shit, man. I ain't doing nothing.
Okay. Moving up to the round. Gotcha. Alright. Zila, your turn.
just staring lovingly into each other's eyes.
I'll do it again.
You will try.
Then I will do. Bang.
That does hit.
Damn, I knew it.
Oh no, sorry, that
Fuck
doesn't
you.
hit. My mistake. Sorry.
This one hits.
That one hits.
Can I just
yeah,
take the
yeah.
damage of
you
the
can
9
take the damage.
before
Yeah,
that?
yeah, sure. You kill
Yeah,
it.
fuck you. Bam, 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 bam.
And we are over time by quite a bit. I mean, we started late, but we are over time by quite a bit. So as that chakram flies through the air and just cuts that guy's stomach open as he tries to like turn away from it and then comes back to you, he drops to his knees, bowels falling out of his stomach. You catch it, and the fight is over.
Yeah.
It was a pretty brutal fight. Holy shit! It wasn't
Yeah,
supposed to be.
I really enjoyed that. That was great.
Like, whenever I do like combat encounter, I use the combat encounter on encounter builder on D&D Beyond quite a lot, and I usually like push it until it's hard but never deadly. So like I'll like go like I'll throw a couple more goblins in until it shows that like it's like, hey, warning, your players are gonna struggle with this. I'm like, they probably won't, because I think my experience with the encounter builder, because I used to be much more like cautious of it, is you guys are smart, and also you can get lucky. So like, you know, I think it's right that like mathematically, if it's a person who doesn't know how to play the game, they're probably gonna lose, or like it's a hard fight for them. But like usually hard is like, I would say, moderately difficult rather than hard is what I tend to find it as. But then every now and again I roll fucking cracked for a night.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Today was not like, you can't take today for granted. Like this
It was insane. Like,
Yeah.
like there was a fight in Star Wars Leviathan Season 1 where I got an insane number of nat 20s and kept on critting Alex and Tommy. But they were also fighting against something like 30 stormtroopers who were all shit. Like they couldn't hit unless they crit, basically. But it's just when you're rolling that many dice, you are gonna crit sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But with this, yeah, there was a decent number of enemies. I still crit an insane amount.
That was fucking crazy.
But yeah. Shall I work out XP? Do you want me to do that now? Do you want me to do that off stream?
Yes. No, do it now.
Do you want me to count it on stream for you all?
I don't mind.
It's up
Whatever.
to you, as long as I
As long as
see
you
that
get your
level
XP.
up.
I was just about to say, as long, bro. Also, thank you for not making me lose my arm, bro. If my arm was gone with my new subclass, nah, bro. I would just.
I mean, I did warn you when you were building your subclass. I was like, this is quite niche. Like, there's quite a few ways that, like, it could be neutered. I didn't expect it to get neutered before you even got the subclass.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why I would be so upset.
But also, to be fair, if we did stick with it, and I'm totally fine with the fact that we didn't stick with it, and Alex I was kind of like trying to find an out anyways, because it felt quite mean at level 2 with the subclass you're planning to go down. But there was a way in that thing that it said, like, if you get a surgery roll, you can reattach
some
the
surgery,
limb.
right? Yeah.
It was quite a hard DC, but you could do it. And then also within the world of dungeon, like songs and high magic in D&D 5e, there are ways to reattach limbs or get prosthetic limbs. So it wouldn't have been like a done deal, but it still would have been like pretty. If the surgery hadn't gone according to plan, getting a prosthetic limb probably would have taken a while. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, in general, I really wouldn't mind just like being like, okay, for like a few sessions you can't like use your arm, that's fine. It's just I know that we're leveling up now, so it's like I really want to play my subclass.
Yeah,
It's like,
I think that's more than reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay, so times that by 12, because there was 12 of them.
This is a pretty awesome place to leave off for like activating my subclass if we get it.
So technically, according to the numbers, you would be 15 XP off of leveling up.
oh, dice of cringe.
You went through the
Be nuts.
fucking ringer today, so I'm going to not divide it by your companions. So you can all have 250 instead.
Yeah.
Instead of like
250.
you were gonna get like 160 or 170.
969. Hell yeah. Oh my god. The blood.
Okay.
Can I just do something actually before we finish off?
Yeah.
So, obviously, I haven't like got it just yet because I need to do the level up and everything. But just for the sake of it, because I think this ties in quite nicely. If Aegis is like looking at me, like the ruined is just gonna be completely like covered in blood. You know, he's been pretty fucked up, and like the blood just starts like running down his arms and his rapiers, and he's just like he starts cackling to himself. Some more shackles broken. And as the blood like drips down the rapiers, it just forms into chains that start like just piling up onto the floor as he just like whips them out.
Aegis, how do you react?
I would say I react to this, but right now I'm currently slumped at the side of the cave, dealing with my deep laceration.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for like scene purposes, you just watch him do that, and that's when you kind of like slump against the wall and slide all the way down
Yeah.
onto the ground.
I'm currently bleeding out heavily from my legs, so me witnessing this, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm just bleeding right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing blood.
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching Dragonriders, Song of the Damned. That was a session and a half. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Take care.
Bye.